That's okay. We're doing it live, folks.
Terrible tabletops. This is episode 3? Yeah.
Yes, correct. And if you were listening, it'll be a little bit slow for me today since struggling. Tuesday, Thursday at 12. So that means Monday, Wednesday, shit.
Oh my god.
I hate that. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are going to be, I have to be out of the house or out of my apartment by like freaking 7:30, park to the boondocks, walk 2 blocks into campus to be there by 8, stick into a class for like 2 hours, go home, and then go back like 6 to 8 hours later. Love it. Fuck. 3:15. That'd be pretty good. Hold on. I should probably.
I think I got to turn rhythm bot up. I had to turn my volume up. There we go. That's what it was. Thank you, Hun, for queuing that up.
I hope this one works. I couldn't find a
works.
good one, and I figured Seaside Cafe with some bossa nova is a little bit too chipper.
Yeah, no, that would have been too chipper for this sort of occasion. Turtle, were you able to get into Tailspire, sweetheart?
This particular moment, I'm still trying to get set up for classes and such.
Nope.
I've been fighting with them all day.
That is a-okay. In that case, you find that
I can just start getting this. Fast.
Well, I'm just gonna start getting started on everything, or do you need a minute to get stuff going with your classes?
I can multitask, but I will forewarn you, I have collapsed twice today, and I had to drive home with that. So after like just coming to, so I do forewarn you that I'm still kind of trying to process and function. So I might be either a little slow, or it would have to be kind of.
We'll just be doing some backfill.
Yeah.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z stuff for a bit, so you get.
And then I can get into it. I don't know how long I'm gonna last, but I'll play it by ear and let you know.
The minute you start feeling something, you tell us. Got it? No exceptions. Thank you.
Of course. Because I don't want to push myself too hard, because then that would be just like bad.
Exactly.
Rule number 1: take care of you and yourself.
I is important. I is most important to me.
You is big important.
Okay, so we'll do our last time on Dragon Ball Z bullshit. Thanks for the naming of that there, because after all, that is essentially what the fuck we are doing. Previously on our terrible tabletop adventures, you guys had your second encounter with a metallic succubus that you guys managed to not kill and saved the student behind, and have to some extent gained a ally of sorts by the name of Ashley. She, a great person all in all from class 3A. She left the school the night that Thursday night with you guys, leaving on her own going to her own place though, and haven't heard from her much that night yet still, but that is an avenue that you guys are now able to start pursuing, being as well, you guys saved her, she knows you saved her, etc, etc. Optional quest line. Well, optional quest line may or may not be optional is the only thing.
NPC unlocked.
NPC unlocked is a better way to put it, yes.
Fair enough.
So, you guys did go home that night. You discovered the wonderful healing properties of Nutrigrain bars. Totally not sponsored. Because that was the first time you guys had consumed them. And You guys go and you finish off your Thursday nights relatively easy. You guys didn't do too much as you were exhausted from that work or from that day of the encounter and of everything that went on. And yeah, you wake up. It is Friday morning. You've got about an hour before school starts, and it is a test day today. So the two of you that happen to have failure marks on your characters right now are going to have a chance to get those removed. And we will go over that when the class time starts. It's just something that I want you to yeah, there's only 2 of you with failure marks right now, 2 to be aware of. So yeah, anything you guys like to do starting that morning off?
Again, my brain is being slow, and I'm like, failure marks. Is that with the?
Because we got caught doing dumb shit in school.
Oh, okay. Oh, and that makes sense. I didn't get caught with my bullshit, so I'm in the clear. Sorry.
Hold on. Let me pull up my notebook because. Oh yeah, no, that's right. It was Hawk and Turtle, or Hawk.
No, it was Hawk and Natsu.
It was me, and who else had one?
Natsu.
See, I got one because
you shish kebabbed.
Listen, I may or may not have shanked a bitch who may or may not have died at the hospital later. I totally.
Fair enough.
Listen, those 2 events completely unrelated. I don't know what happened.
It's a fit of insanity. I'm not liable.
Exactly. I mean, it was a spider leg, and
okay, listen,
I just.
To be fair, that student also got a warning mark, so you know.
Well, it's
a warning mark. She says that kid is now dead in the hospital.
That's been 3 failed death saves. I think they're past warning marks.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
and
it.
Then, you know,
totally fine.
Hawk just got caught fleeing the school because his dumbass got stuck on the roof.
Well, I wanted to look around. Can't blame me.
But, yeah, I don't blame you.
I've never been in that room, so I fixed that. I consider this a win. But alright. So I guess now we can talk to Ashley and see what we can. There was a bug on my arm. See what we can figure out from that.
Yeah, so she is someone who is available now. Natsu has her phone number, so you guys can contact her freely, and vice versa. So, that's an avenue you guys can pursue, but I mean, it's up to you guys.
We'll see what happens. I did kind of leave it up to her to be like, you know, I know it's been a lot of shit, but
hey, you're cute. Call me.
You're cute.
You're not alone, sweetheart. You need someone to talk to.
Join in with the weirdness.
You just turned into a New Yorker.
If you need someone to talk to, call me.
Call me, darling. My digits are always open.
Yes.
You can always reach me.
God, I just watched a Joe Pesci movie last night. I don't need this flashback.
As soon as you said that line, I was just thinking like fucking Kim Possible. I was thinking Kim Possible, if you want to reach me, it's okay. Kind of like, what's the sitch? Kind of like, shit.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. At one point in my life, I had that like,
hell yes.
No shame.
What a notification sound that could be. Just in a workplace, let that go off.
But you know what the best part was? I had that, and I had like the fucking Metal Gear, like the Metal Gear call. Like, yeah.
Maximum immersions.
Immersion.
So yeah, no, you guys, anything in particular you guys want to do in the morning before classes start with the school being open, or?
I need to replenish my funds, so I'm gonna stop by the fountain.
You're gonna go to the fountain.
Funds. I hate that so much.
Make an income.
I mean, outside of my like usual, you know, run around, do my morning jog, breakfast, whatever.
I mean, outside of the view of the others, I might say.
Let's just fucking watch you just.
I'm just so that you don't get another quarter thrown at you? Is that why?
Hey, those ones add up.
Listen, Hawk knows that, like, if I catch him in the fountain again, I'll pull him out by his ears.
Just gonna haul a sopping wet person halfway through the school, throw me into a seat, sit there.
You sit there and think about what you've done.
So, you want to raid the fountain for coins again, huh?
Maybe. I'll give it a minute.
Okay, that's good. Natsu Turtle, you too?
I mean, I figured we would kind of still be kind of sticking together, just because.
Yeah.
Things.
Sorry, I'm like doing two things
have
at
gotten
once.
better. It's still not the great situation.
Yeah. Sorry, hold on. I need to close a window because one more.
If anything, I'd probably be like just muttering to Turtle, like kind of reminiscing about the whole.
Yeah, because I didn't witness what you guys did, so like hit me
not
up.
only that, but like there's an entire little bit that I had because my dumbass passed out.
Yeah,
and I was just like, yo, some extra shit went down, and I think I should let y'all know. Like, yeah. Plus it's really weird. Like, I don't know what that place was. Like, it's not really death, but like the other kid was there, but I don't know if that was just his soul or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like some weird stasis of the world. We could move, but no one else seemed to be able to. No one outside the fog, that is. Even you were frozen, Turtle.
Yeah, outside the fog, like y'all looked weird from my perspective. It was like all slow-mo and I couldn't hear anything that you all were saying. It was just like a stop-motion movie. It was really weird.
Don't mind the action poses.
Yeah.
Part of the drama.
Yeah, pose to pose. That's how we animate.
I mean, plus that whole like conversation afterward, and like Arden was there. Like that entire place was just. Oh, something about that just doesn't sit quite right with me. Like, but I don't know what to make of it. As I'm fiddling with the hoodie, and there's a little white mage pin that I've been like absentmindedly just running a finger over.
We're gonna find her. That's just a certainty. We're absolutely gonna find her.
Yeah.
I wish I knew how to go back there, like, easier, you know? Like, there's clearly a connection. But how do we make it start, you know? I'll, like, kind of pull up my phone, and if Ashley hasn't, like, messaged me with anything yet, I'll say, like, hey, got some questions on the other side. You might be able to give us insight if you remember anything of beforehand, and just kind of send that out.
You can see that the message got sent, and it looks like it's been read, but there hasn't been any typing going on yet for it. So, but it has been read, and you can see that.
Listen, knowing that it was seen was good enough.
It was seen.
It was seen. Both seen and sent. See, we're saving time here by combining words.
We have been witnessed by the new ally.
Ally has perceived me.
Yeah, it's one of those where it looks like the text got sent and was seen, but there's a couple of times where like it would start and stop typing, and
oh god, I'm just left on the dots.
Yeah,
no.
It pops up and it kind of goes away, and it pops up again, kind of goes away, and after a couple of minutes, she was just like, "Let me think on that."
All right, I will just right back. Take your time and. So you ready for that stupid test today? Because Lord knows I don't think I am. Studying exactly hasn't been,
a crazy
easy.
week. Like, why? Why the test? But I can understand, but then again, eh.
Is anyone else absolutely boned for this test, or is that just me?
Well, fake it till we make it. Just wing it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Kind of how I view most tests, but like this one, I'll be fair, this entire week is a blur. I don't know what we're getting into. I guess that's really kind of true for both fronts. Ugh.
That way.
Oh, might as well.
Anything you guys want to be doing other than it looks like I know what Hawk is going into.
Stand here and just I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. It's like
you're doing it, aren't you?
Are you really about
I'm gonna grab a quarter out of my backpack and toss it in the fountain.
Are you gonna make a wish with it as well?
I think I will.
Go ahead and send me your wish.
Gotta think of one first.
That's fine.
Yeah, just wing it.
All I ask is that it's a concise question, pretty much, or a concise statement of what you're looking for.
Okay.
So I kind of like mutter to Turtle, like, "Wow, he gave one and he didn't take the rest."
Wow.
I'm mildly impressed.
I mean, I put one in every single day. Like, it's gonna be just a ritual, I guess.
Listen, it's what's the word I'm looking for? Cathartic.
You gotta have that little hope. It really does just be being like that sometimes. And it's a grammatically correct sentence, even though it sounds fucking weird.
It's English. Of course it's weird, and
English is fucked up anyways.
As we're talking about things will get better. I'm once again just constantly just touching that pin, and I'm thinking.
I wanted to thank you for the card. That you slipped me after our hellish day yesterday.
Wait, who slipped what now?
I think good things are about to happen.
It was Turtle's birthday that day, remember?
Oh fuck, yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it was a bunch of money too for it. I forgot.
I did.
I think and like 140 something bucks.
I think it was like 147 if I remember. I wrote it down somewhere. Give me a second to look through all my fucking pages of notes.
It was awesome.
143 plus the 11 that I had previously. Yeah, but I didn't want to wash some money before giving it to Hawk. Yep, I'm just throwing quarters in. Literally washing it in the fountain.
She just comes in with a sack of quarters, just floods the fountain in metals.
Listen, don't worry about it too much.
Wish success by volume.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to basically bother anybody with it. I just wanted to make sure, and it was already a very hectic day. I was just like, I don't care about my birthday right now.
Oh, that's right. I was born today.
Yeah, I'm still alive. I made it through this hellish alter world and saved somebody, supposedly. So, I mean, yay. Yay me on birthday. Let's
Moral
go.
high ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so you toss quarter into the fountain, it gives a little splish splash, and then sinks to the bottom with the rest of the quarters that are down there.
These water physics are to die for.
Oh, look at them planes. It's great.
Alright, marked down 1 quarter.
Oh, well, water physics.
I have it. I love water physics. They're great. Well, there's just something still that bothers me about 3A, but I don't feel like getting into that all that much today. I think we should just kind of like focus. Can we just have a normal day, please?
You could certainly try.
I can certainly try to have a normal day.
Roll a D1000 and clench your butt.
The only pass is on a nat 1000.
Man, must be anime. Well, I suppose I'm gonna head on in.
Yeah.
Alright, as I had my nose buried in the phone for a little bit, typing out a quick message before sending it off and following y'all very quickly.
Those blood samples back from the principal?
That is a good question.
I don't think we did, and then we got into a fight.
After, yeah, we kind of interrupted
did you
our progress
expect them
again by
back?
fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna come back later to pick him up, but then shenanigans ensued as per the usual. So
Yeah.
You know,
wait,
kind of
that's
on.
right. You put hold on. You put quarters down in that utility closet. Hold on. I need to double check the calendar. Hold on.
Face.
I did. I I did do that. Yeah.
A fucking smiley face of quarters.
How do you with 7 of them?
Never
Yeah.
mind. Yeah, nope, never mind. Nope, that's fine. You're still fine.
Too bad the character didn't hear that, because that's a little worrying.
Yeah, I wouldn't know as like a character that you left quarters there, but I mean,
Like, Hawk, what did you do?
You're struck with this brief moment of paranoia as you remember the quarters.
I think,
and that's where
Oh,
Natsu
shit.
goes for after school on Mondays. So I was just like, wait a second.
oh, I
I
hope she
swear to
opens
God,
the
I'm probably
closet
gonna.
first.
I might be the one to find them. Like, oh, God damn it!
Hey, something really strange is going on. I found some quarters in.
Cheaper
Supply
for
Quarters
closet.
arranged in a very strange
All right,
pattern.
where what
meaning? Oh yeah, I suppose this is usually the.
where the principal would be?
Yeah, this is usually the staff. Staff lounge. That's it.
Yeah.
I will say that I would have just been like kind of wandering around the school once again, seeing if there are any other missing students. Kind of just
Yeah.
keeping tabs without keeping tabs, but.
The only students missing that you immediately recognize are Ardrin and Ashley that are not there.
Oh, weren't we told about Adron or Ardwan or whatever the fuck?
Adrian?
Yeah,
Whatever the
Ashley
fuck his
told
name
us
is.
last.
Ashley told you about Adrian,
Yeah.
but that's the end of it. Those are the only 2 students that are missing from what you can tell.
Well, no missing students is good news. So I will actually go to the classroom and be like, quickly looking over notes, like, shit, I think I wrote down what our class lesson was. What is this?
That's a very responsible thing to do on a test.
Make an intelligence check, babe.
Oh no, where's my stat sheet at? Here it is. Ooh, no.
Why did you ooh woo after that?
No, that wasn't a ooh, that was a ooh, no. That is 8, 12 plus 1, 13.
It's not my fault people let me get into shit.
Okay.
See, it's not that we let you get into shit, it's we didn't not let you get into shit.
I wasn't impeded. I challenge you.
Exactly. See, now you're getting it.
I'm just gonna get extra credit. I'm gonna actually get the D100.
Okay, so you went straight to the classroom. Turtle, Hawk, anything else you guys want to do with the morning here while you got some time?
Yeah, Turtle mentioned the blood, and I mean, I don't really know what I'm expecting. Here's hoping Natsu doesn't have like a bloodborne disease, I guess, but I just want to go back to the principal and see if he has any response to it. This is for your good, Natsu. It's not creepy.
You're sure you want to go to the principal about that?
I mean, he was the one who had the... I mean, I gave him the blood vial.
Was it?
Yeah. Because he was kind of the stand-in for the nurse at the time. So I just gave him the little...
Oh, yeah, that's right, for the blood test. Okay.
Yeah. I am still mildly unsettled by that skepticism, but...
Yeah, no, sorry. I had to remember how you guys did that. Sorry, that was a very minor point that I lost track of there. So
okay,
thank you for jogging my memory there. Yeah.
The
so you make your way up to the principal's office. He's kind of just looking over some papers. Interrupting him, he looks up and is like, "Oh, hey, what can I help with?"
I no idea if anything's been going on. Well, I know things have been going on, but I was just wondering about just that blood sample. I'm just checking in for a health report for Natsu, I guess.
Oh, yeah, no, I had the teacher check it, and here, and he kind of pulls up a paper, and it's your standard like blood work sort of everything. There was a little bit of a weird mix of two people's blood. I wouldn't have any. There's no cause for immediate concern, but you know, just keep an eye on your friend there. It's, you never know, but there's no immediate cause for concern.
Mostly concerned for just making sure nothing from that knife like gave her an infection or anything. So thank you. This was what I was looking for, pretty much.
Yeah, not a problem there. None at all.
Well, I mean, got the report back. I guess that was kind of what we're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, you can only get so much from a blood test, you know?
You can only get so much from blood work without, sending blood work for very specific things. And
yeah.
Generally, dry, awful, scrapey blood isn't the best blood for that,
Yeah.
Nice lukewarm liquid blood would be
notes. Just check notes, everyone.
She's a vampire. Yo, she crunch munching and slurping people's necks? Damn.
Listen, I'm the greatest neck romancer.
I posted an impromptu screenshot of Natsu's blood work in the notes section, from what I can glean from this.
Alright.
God damn it. I hate that.
Wrong with you? COVID, yeah.
No, keep reading. And then...
positive hepatitis A, positive. God damn it. Alright. Yeah, but COVID-19 negative, am I right? At least she don't get COVID.
It's so blessed. And you wouldn't believe me if I said the whole blood work buildup was for that meme.
Listen, you could have just posted that. And
Did you legitimately, like, this entire time, that was all you wanted from it?
You wouldn't believe me if I answered. Well, I guess that being done, I'm gonna head on over and try to get some studying in as well.
Alright. You got about 10 minutes. Go ahead and make an intelligence check if you're going to be doing any chance of studying here.
Alright. I need to look what my brain power is. Okay, +2. 19. Hold on, can I think I can. Yeah, that kind of works. Love the shitpost so even chat can be in on the shitty meme.
Okay, Turtle, anything else you want to be doing, or are you just kind of hanging with Hawk the whole time?
Around and whatnot. Listening in for any information or what's going on, like scuttlebutt and such, I guess.
Make a perception check.
Moment that like my passive perception's rather nice, but damn. But okay. I guess I can make a perception. Yeah. Well, that's gonna get me Jack Diddley Squat. That's a 7.
7. Students seem to be having their, there's different chatter going on, but there's a lot of it kind of all at once. So it's kind of hard for you to make out any in particular conversations, but it seems like most people are just kind of nose down trying to get whatever last minute studying they can in.
Fair enough.
We're all doing the same, like...
Yeah.
It's nothing but, like, hushed whispers and the sound of papers being turned rapidly.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of papers being turned, I believe these are technically yours. Thank you for letting me go through your medical documents, and I hand Natsu her blood work papers.
I mean, I didn't...
You're welcome.
I just kind of sigh deeply, and you just see me put it on the bottom of all of my notes.
Oh, if I ever wanted it, Bunny, I'd hit you up first. I know who to go to. Got the good shit. I got that, but I'm trying to stay away from it. Thank you, though.
Bunny's
Okay.
got all the good. He's got
I'll go
angel
through
dust,
that. I will
devil
be back
dust.
shortly.
He's got mild loot gremlin dust.
Sorry,
He's got it all.
he said he'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, Turtle, anything else then, or?
No, besides just studying what I can, basically cramming knowledge into my head just in case, I guess.
Make an intelligence check.
Like, what? My stats, and watch the dice go nowhere in particular. Well, that's a mod 20.
20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big old smart.
So yeah, you guys take a couple of minutes to do some last minute cramming and get everything going. Study wise, I should probably wait till. Oh wait, Hawk is back. Are you?
Ramming D's nuts in your mouth. Sorry.
Oh.
I regret asking. You do some last minute cramming to kind of get some notes in. Some of you guys are finding some stuff better than others, but ultimately, as class starts, a large test is handed out. A large test broken up into 3 sections, based on different classes, mainly your English, your math, and your history. Because science is an extracurricular here. Fuck you. Fuck you, Common Core.
Yeah, the STEM program.
Yeah. So you have those 3 sections. I need each of you to roll 3d20 in total. Every one that is above a 10 counts as a pass for that section. Hawk, you could use one of your rerolls if you like. That's only one of the d20s, though, not all 3 of them.
Oh, I know, and I plan to.
Okay.
Suddenly the entire classroom disappeared. Hold on.
Oh, press N. Press N.
Damn.
No.
is the smartest and cutest meat shield bunny.
I'll say that 6 was English because English is a terrible subject for me.
Okay, so you got 2 of the 3. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so Hawk got 1.
Bunny and I got everything else. Look! Yay! Awesome. Look at me go! I'm big smart.
Yo, okay, awesome.
Snap 20 and 2 13s. Like I'm so proud of myself. I'm big old smart.
So you guys finish your tests before noon. You guys have some time here at lunch while they are being graded, but yeah. You guys are let out for lunch, and it is one of those where on test days they do open up lunch to outside of the school as well. So if you did want to go to a local restaurant or anything like that, you could, but that's up to you if you wanted to.
How much time do I have for the lunch hour? Just
you have an hour in total.
And how bad of a walk would it be to get to
We have slabs.
You could make an attempt, but you could make an attempt.
Would getting to the place where I'm thinking of, and I think you know where I'm thinking of.
Yes.
Would that be reasonably within? Like, would I know that that area would be within walking distance? And not
it would be just barely within walking distance. And by just barely, it's like you're hitting like the 35-minute mark by the time you get there, kind of thing.
As much as I want to, I don't want to risk being late back, so
okay.
I will unfortunately put that spot on the shelf for another time, and figure we'd go somewhere closer. Unless we want to get to the school, I don't care.
I mean, stick around.
I got nowhere in particular to go. I've always just stayed in when it comes to occasions like this, so time for the usual school schlap.
School schlap?
Just save some granola bars for later, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Actually, that ain't a bad idea.
Goddamn granola.
I'm gonna hop my way down to the lunchroom then.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
I'd probably go on a quick walk to like a little corner store or whatever, just get some fresh air.
I feel pretty good about this test. You mind if I
lunchroom?
Yeah, lunchroom's that way. Mind if I tag along?
Not at all.
Well, Natsu's going out. You want to join, or you want to take the usual swap?
I mean, you are going out. I'm just going to the 812. You know, it's not that bad. I had to think about those numbers a little too hard, so I started on it.
All right. Well, I guess if you're heading out, just like keep your phone on, and I'll go make sure that Hawk doesn't cause any more troubles.
I'll catch up. I'm just grabbing another couple Nutrigrains.
Yeah, make sure Hawk doesn't get into trouble.
I'll do my best.
250 is 10 quarters. Okay, I'll mark that.
And Charlie, your phone will ring like 5 seconds later, and you say, "I still don't know what he did on the roof that one night."
Not to help, he's doing something new. I just wanted to grab a couple extra Nutrigrains. I just grabbed 2 more.
Okay, sounds good. Yep, perfectly fine there.
Sponsored, not sponsor. Hashtag would like to be.
General Mills, you have our number.
General Mills, notice me. Ooh. Company son.
Okay, so you're gonna head to the corner store, Hawk. You were staying in, right?
Sorry. I didn't realize they were going out, so I'm gonna tag along with them.
Oh, okay, sounds good. You just stopped to pick up the Nutrigrain bars. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not hopping my ass all the way off campus.
Nope, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, no, you guys go to the local corner store. It's a little busy for the noontime. Doesn't take you too long though. What items are you grabbing? Be mindful of your inventory. And Hawk, by the way, I'd say you can have 5 of those bars in a slot.
Okay.
Just to, because I know you're gonna keep an eye on those.
Does the testing go throughout the entirety of the day, or is it like?
Sorry, one more time.
Is the testing going on throughout the entirety of the day, or is it like just the till noon part?
Just till noon. So they're gonna give you guys your grades back, on them, and then they're pretty much gonna set you guys loose for the rest of the day after that.
Oh shit! So Fridays are like half days outside of
pretty much
whatever sports thing.
Actually, you know what? No, it makes more sense that they grade them before sending you guys on your way. There's no reason to have them come back. So give me 1 second here to recheck this. I'm gonna. Sorry, I've got to retcon myself there. I just realized how stupid that sounded. So yeah, they go. They after passing the tests, they take them with about an hour and go through and grade all of them real quickly, and give you your scores back. Natsu, you do pass your check for it. Just barely, though. So you end up... You can remove your failure mark from that. Turtle, you passed the test with absolute flying colors. You basically aced the damn thing.
Yeah.
Hawk, unfortunately, you did decent enough in one section. However, the overwhelming bad in the other two is, unfortunately, you do not get to remove your failure mark.
My immersion is maxed out.
So, with that, you guys are let loose for the rest of the day. Sorry, that probably reshapes your guys' decision making, which is fine. There is still archery club going on in the afternoon at the school if you would like, and as normal, the school gates are open till about 4 p.m. Or 4 or 5 p.m. I can't remember what I said.
The only thing that would change then would be what time would the archery club be starting? Like,
archery club would start around 3 o'clock when classes normally get out.
All right, that absolutely changes what I would be doing then.
So ultimately, you guys have about 3 hours before any clubs would start, or you'd start seeing students kind of leaving the school. Or
going to archery.
needing to return to, sorry. I need to double check my words. Yes.
Then some could be like getting extra study help if they royally fucked up their test. It makes sense that some would be leaving, some would be going back. It's a nice open campus time. Yeah, no, if we have like longer free time, I would be like, hey, I heard of this place downtown. If y'all want to go check it out for food, I think it might be really cool.
I like places and I like food. Let's do it.
And all I'll do is show up, like, just show the picture that I got sent on the phone. Like, they can't see the rest of the message, just like the picture. Like, have you seen this place before?
It is the image that she shows you is one of, it's a relatively small alley in between two rather large buildings that it seems very inconspicuous. There's a couple of shops down there, but they all have really old or faded signs. The one in particular that the image is focused on is a cafe sign where the letters are faded that says LeBlanc on it. Depending as to how much time you spend going into town may or may not help you influence whether or not you've been there before or seen it, as it is out of the way.
I'll definitely say that I would have spent more time on like some of the more main street like kind of shops, so like this one definitely would have kind of been under the radar.
Okay. You know what?
Or it even could be like it's just the part of the town where I don't normally go to. Like,
could we make knowledge checks?
Hold on, Hawk, because your thing is a thief on the other side, or a rogue on the other side.
I do actually have. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I have criminal connections as well,
which is part of where my thought process is going. Hold on.
See, I'm leaving mine more as like I absolutely know that like if there was this really really cool like spot in like a downtown like little suburban area, there's a chance that I might miss it if there's no good stores that would interest me around it, and I've actually missed some good stores before because of that, so I'm fully immersed with this.
Any mods or straight? Name sounds familiar, but never really took any interest in it. Usually just on my way back home. It's not a bad neighborhood though.
I mean, no reason not to go check it out, you know?
Yeah.
Nothing better to
New
do.
places, new things. Lego.
Okay. Taking a casual walk there, it is about a 35-minute walk to get to the area where it's at. Now, again, it is one of those that having never been there and this being kind of somewhere new, I will have you guys each make an investigation check.
Is this for on the way there or when we get there?
Well, when you are in the area.
4.
Okay, cool.
12.
10.
Okay, all right, no,
Operation.
that makes it perfect. You guys spend about the better part of an hour in total kind of wandering around, holding the picture up to different alleyways that you see, just trying to compare them, each and every one of them. After about an hour, you do finally find the alleyway where LeBlanc is. It is now around 1:30. If you are looking to enter LeBlanc, yes, it is this place right over here. Thank you.
Oh. As I finally like go,
Oh,
right there.
Didn't we walk
How
past
did
this
we-
place?
You walked past it
pretty
once or
sure
twice,
we
but
did.
yeah.
Well,
Like,
now
kind
we're
of
familiar
slowly
with the
walking,
area.
like, ooh, what's in here?
All right. Entering LeBlanc, being this is your first time here, there is a single person behind the counter. It is a larger set male, in his late 40s, kind of a portly figure with a nice long ginger beard and short ginger hair as well. Behind the counter is a large variety of different coffees and teas and some alcohols, but not much.
Is this man just like a lumberjack by chance?
He's not, however, he is in a very casual attire.
So it's not
Kind
like
of
a
kind of, yes. So kind of some tight jeans, especially given his build, and a shirt that if he moved wrong would expose a little bit more than what any of you guys would be comfortable seeing right now. There are a few patrons in this place. They are they're that's right. That's right. I can mark these sort of. They're at this table, and this table. They seem to be just kind of having a small meal and stop it. They're having a small meal and they appear to be playing a game. In the back side of the shop is a small little fireplace with a reading area, as well as a bunch of different bookshelves full of different books, games. Some of them are for sale, some of them are for use in the store. The gentleman on the other side of the counter greets you guys. Hey, how's it going, y'all?
Stopping it. Go ahead.
Walk up to kind of like, it's kind of a first time here. A friend of mine recommended this place. I kind of like look at all their shit behind him. On the kind of like, so what you got going on over here?
New timers. I love them. Welcome to Café LeBlanc. And he kind of pounds his fist on the table and kind of outstretches one arm as well with it. My name is Sam, and I own this place. We do a bunch of different things. Most of it's coffees and teas and stuff for the people that are around here. I do a great job of brewing the coffee ourselves here and ordering from only the finest of places when it comes to our coffee and teas. We do have a small assortment of pastries and can do sandwiches as well. But other than that, we do in the back have books and tabletop games for sale if you would like. And if you would like, there are a few that are there for trying out while you're here in the store. Kind of a try before you buy, if you get what I mean. So yeah, anything in particular that brings you this way?
Oh, like I said, a friend of mine recommended this place. So, what would you say is your most popular drink and bite to eat?
I can definitely do that for you here. Grab a table. I'll get it out to you here in just a moment. He turns from you and, do you want one for each of you, or?
Hold up my hand. Yep.
Quite as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna look over my shoulder and say, I'll have whatever they're having.
In that case, I might need to see an ID, lad.
Oh, heck.
I'm gonna point my thumb over to Natsu. I'll have what she's having.
All right, so make it 3 of it then. Yeah.
He would watch me like face palm and just say, "I'll find us a spot to sit. Thank you, sir."
No problem. And he starts making you your drinks and your food. It's gonna be a couple of minutes. Is there anything in particular you guys are looking around doing and whatnot?
Tea is very good. I will agree with that. I kind of want to take a look at like some of the books and see if I can find anything interesting. Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
That might be.
First things first. I'm kind of like
upstairs.
just chilling in the corner, like.
Well, yeah.
I figured with the size of the place and like, depending on how if there is like any kind of like music being played, like it might be quiet enough where I want to like try to listen in on the conversation going on the table and
Yeah.
see
You're
if
just
I hear
hanging out
anything
at the
outside
table,
of like
Natsu?
haha game sounds. Yeah, pretty much. Like I'm waiting for the.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. You make an investigation check. You know what? Turtle, do the same. Since you're looking through the books and stuff.
There
Damn.
are people in this room.
Woo! 14.
14. You do find various different books for reading and such. Different novels and nonfiction books written by different authors. You do see a bunch of tabletop Dungeons and Dragons books and Pathfinder books and other things. Some of them are fairly used, like they've been here for a little while. Others are fresh and clean and brand new that are wrapped in plastic as well. Natsu, you try to listen in on the conversation that's going on. However, the 2 different tables playing what appear to be 2 different games that you haven't played before really muddles what you're able to understand from it.
Especially when I'm like trying to follow along with the game rules as well, because I'm like,
Yeah.
really new. I've always been a sucker for tabletop games, so it's like, guilty pleasures abound. Oh no.
Yeah.
I am like literally like a child in a candy store right now.
Yeah. Like books and tabletop games, I'll go for it. You know?
This place legit sounds like a place I would like make an effort to go to. Like,
Oh, yeah. I'd be right
religiously.
there with you.
After a couple of minutes, Hawk, is there anything you're doing here while you've got those couple of minutes?
I'm just browsing some of the tabletop games, and as I'm walking past the 2 tables, can I see what boxes they have or what games they're playing? I guess just out of curiosity, whatnot.
Make an investigation check.
2 or just 1?
Just 1.
Okay. 11.
11. You manage to see one table is playing a sort of card game, kind of similar to one that you've played before, of like Magic the Gathering, but it's different enough that it's a little confusing, and it's totally my way of saying it's just Magic the Gathering. Because it's the only tabletop. It's not Magic the Gathering. However, yeah. The other table seems to be playing something akin to like Monopoly, except it's not Monopoly, and instead they sell land to children in need, called Our-opoly. Fuck it, I don't know.
Comrade!
Comrade. Yeah, you do see that as you're passing by though.
See, that's why I couldn't get the rules down, because just one was all about competition, the other one was about working together, and it was just mixed signals left and right.
Yeah. One involves backstabbing, the other defending pieces, and the other helping others. And it's just kind of like
one involved backstabbing, the other one was stab backing.
Yeah, there we go.
After about 5 minutes, Sam comes out from behind the corner. He kind of waddles his way over, and with a tray with 3 drinks and 3 kind of pastry-looking sandwiches on them, sets them down for you. This is sorry. This is our famous chocolate coffee blend that we've got. A lot of people really like it because it's a very nice mix of sweet and bitter that brings a lot of really fond memories back to the people who drink it. Of nice warm childhood chocolate milk, kind of. And this sandwich, everyone seems to absolutely love it. It is it's turkey and Swiss on a croissant, fresh from our oven this morning. And he sets them down and at each of you guys' spots and gives you a nice wave. When you guys are done, it'll be $15 at the bar, and we'll get you checked out, okay? And he waves you off. I hope you enjoy. And leaves.
I will thank him and say, Ashley says hi.
You see him kind of stop in his tracks and kind of turns back and gives a smile. Gotcha. And heads back behind the counter.
Hey, Natsu, does that mean we get a discount or something?
I don't know, but with that, like, gotcha. I'm like, that's a reaction I don't think I was expecting. I'm insighting that, like, what the fuck was that about? I don't think I'm insighting that very well, though. That's only 9? Low rolls, McGee.
Ashley says hi.
Like, high back would have been. High back would have been.
Does Ashley have ties here or something?
I mean, I said a friend recommended this place, and
everyone hydrate.
I have twisted tea. Does that count?
Technically, it's hydration with alcohol.
Here we go.
Don't forget water as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think I ran out of that halfway through the day.
If you have a sink, there you go. You have water.
You have water.
Worst case scenario, piss into your mouth. Bear Grylls did it.
What? That's what we call recycling.
Listen, if you're gonna do that, at least like fucking
filter it.
Not even filter, like distill it.
Get
the actual water out of there and get. Don't drink
the stupid thing I started doing was started drinking. I have no tolerance.
He also tried to drink in game, and
oh yeah, I did come to think of it. I asked to have what people at the tables were having. He asked for my ID.
But yeah, no,
really
so that's where you guys are at now with things. You got your sandwiches. The smell of Swiss cheese ever so slightly reminding you of the terrible ramen from a few nights back, but other than that, it's pretty good.
Cool.
Listen, I'm still trying to push that memory down. All right, not my proudest moment. You know we've been going through some shit.
Yeah, I know.
You're also on a shit ton of painkillers, so I mean, understandable.
Like I said, going through some shit. Don't
look. I tried to help. You know, I tried to. It was a little. No, never mind. Never mind.
Listen, it was.
It's okay. We had plausible waffles for the next meal, though, at least.
These characters are like high school age. You expect me to have a fake ID already? I barely have a library card.
So yeah, anything you guys want to do while having your meal here, or
I mean,
well, so Ashley recommend this place for any particular reason, or should she say anything as of late?
I mean, she was obviously spending the day at home, resting after that unfortunate throttling that we kind of gave her. Like, oof. Damn, I can't believe we beat her within an inch of her life.
Just gonna look down at my drink.
It smells like very sweet chocolatey coffee.
But does it taste like very sweet
before drinking this shit?
But does it taste like very sweet chocolatey coffee?
Oh yeah, we did kind of molest her. Yeah, that was weird.
You can make a con check if you like, but you would make the con save if it was bad.
I mean, I'm taking a sip of it.
How hard am I gonna crash?
It's got to be good if it's the most popular item. So like,
if it's hot, if it's coffee, how much am I gonna crash? But
no, anyway. That's fair. If you do decide to drink it, it's gonna. I'll have you have a con save. Well, what is everyone's constitution at? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
8.
8.
Okay. 8.
Constitution is 16 with a +3.
Holy
shit! Your con is 16? What the fuck?
Yeah, my constitution's 16. Look, I can't get drunk easily, okay? Caffeine does jack shit for me.
What? Okay, well, that's fair.
God damn
it. Hawk and Natsu would need to make a con save with it just to see how the caffeine affects them.
I'm just like sitting here and I'm just like, y'all wired as fuck, and I'm just enjoying
Turtle, you're a fucking swamp monster. You've got natural resist.
I do. Look at me go! Holy shit! I super smart and I have great constitution.
It smells really sweet. Maybe it's just weak coffee. I'll take a drink. 10.
10 total. Okay.
I have a -1 mod.
Turtle is cute meat shield. Of course, her constitution.
Oh, Natsu.
Natsu, you have the coffee, and you feel the caffeine hit you right away. You have advantage on intelligence checks for the rest of the day. However, as a result, you sleep in half of tomorrow.
Oh shit!
And you lose half of the day the next day.
Oh shit!
Hawk, you do manage to get the benefits of the intelligence advantage for the day. However, you manage to just pass, and you're able to you're not kept up all night as a result of it, and you get a decent night's sleep. So you will be okay. Turtle, you didn't need to make the con save. You already had a constitution high enough to handle it. You get advantage on the intelligence checks throughout the day as well.
Yeah.
See, buddy, you say twitchy. I have a very shameful story to share.
Look,
I was
okay. My intelligence is at 17.
I was once so tired at work. I made a fucking god-awful mix of coffee, sugar, a little bit of cream, and then a fucking splash of Mountain Dew. I was focused for the rest of that work shift.
That sounds like hell.
I don't remember the evening, though. I went burr and then just blur.
This baby can go burr to blur so fast.
Look, I have these big brain moments, okay?
Well, getting back to the subject at hand, I obviously mentioned that Ashley.
What the fuck?
Ashley mentioned this place and was thinking maybe meeting sometime tomorrow for lunch and kind of put some of these pieces together of everything,
Oh, coffee's pretty good. I'm happy coming back if we can find it.
I think with Ashley's help, we might not be as screwed in finding it.
Well,
although I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to go to a different app and pin this location on my GPS.
Not a bad idea.
We're flagging this as a very important point of interest.
I mean, the coffee's good. I won't turn down coffee. I'd like to try their tea next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that you are able to pin it, and so that you do not lose track of this place again. Yes.
Awesome. Because all of us have shitty sense of direction.
I guess sipping down some.
Oh yeah, I know this place, and I've
some chocolate coffee.
The crow.
eating some sandwiches.
Some sandwiches.
Maybe playing a small board game or whatever before.
I'm just imagining
getting back
like
to school.
Potbelly sandwiches, games by James, and like a gourmet coffee shop. And I'm really liking what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it.
It kind of reminds me. I don't know if y'all have heard of it, of like Books and Brews.
Never heard of that one, but
I'll consider that a recommendation.
Yeah, Books and Brews
Mage might remember. Librarian.
Yep, I do.
It's Librarian on crack, and I'm like, you know what? I'm very down with this concept.
Oh yeah, I love this. I would go in and just read and sketch and whatnot.
I wish the one that by my house was a bit more. I guess a bit busier because it's been definitely slow with shit going on recently.
Current world events.
Gotta love them.
Topical. Very topical.
Look, I'm fluid and crazy. Trust me.
20. You think you don't need to
sitting
imagine
there contemplating philosophy, and then meanwhile
Bunny,
we're just on crack.
Bunny doesn't need to imagine it because when like I put my mind to it, I can just start going like really, really, really quick. You have no idea. Like I can just start talking about anything, anywhere, anytime. It doesn't matter.
Good example.
Keep up with you.
So like, come
I'm
on.
used to that.
Actually, tomorrow lunch, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Talk about all the whole weird wibbly wobbly, upside down, inside out, whatever the fuck it is stuff. It was weird. It was cold. It was dark, but warm. You know.
Yeah.
You don't need to. If I had a topic to talk about, I could keep going, but I'm like, I'm trying to. My brain can't keep up with my mouth at that point.
We used to just like hearing this crazy because of like everyone else has like apparently shitty constitution, and I speak 3 languages and mash them together and create Courtney's. I'm fluent and crazy and mismatched, so.
Beautiful.
I mean,
beautiful.
I got all of that. I got you, hun.
I started speaking in wingdings at one point, I'm pretty sure.
We already got our lovely little cheat sheet down, so I got them wingdings.
Shit, you're right.
I'm just sketching and just watching these
Actually,
two.
You know what? I'm really confused. Because I figured we probably would have been talking about like the whole language and ciphers and shit.
Could have been, yeah.
I'm gonna do. I want to look down at the table. And is it like what kind of table is it? Like a nice like wood surface? Is it like?
Don't scratch that as wood.
Well, it's more of. Is it like, kind of like upcycled? Like, could someone else have put a message in this instead?
Is it?
No matter how like random of a chance this is, like.
Fluid and drunkenese? Hell yes. I can't get drunk cheaply, so I don't try. Because I don't have the money to get drunk.
Turtles top shelf drunk only.
That's an investment opportunity.
Look, I the closest I ever got to be completely intoxicated and basically hungover the next day. I actually have never been hungover and I've never been completely drunk. Was a whole bottle of wine and 2 glasses of whiskey, and I was still I was feeling good. I can tell you that.
Hell.
Yeah.
I'll trade you. I get ass blasted off like 5% bottles.
Until drinks only the finest of liqueur.
All right, don't give Hawk Long Island iced tea. This man's gonna be gone.
This I'll do a stream and I'll do a drinky stream, but we can't do certain things with Twitch on that. How's that sound? As long as I don't get alcohol poisoning. We'll fucking do it. Let's have like a whole party and see how far it falls.
Hawk's like 1 bottle of Twisted Tea, and I'm like, I need at least like 3 cans of like Wicked Apple Ale to get me even remotely close.
2 bottles in, I'm snoring. You 2 are just going off on it, barely able to talk anymore. Actually, no. Turtle's just constantly drinking, but she's perfectly fluent.
Just like
Natsu's
having
just
a great time. I'm just like sketching and listening and all that.
Meanwhile, we forget how our arms work.
Think college student budget, so anything good within. Go shot for shot with me? Sick. Let's go. To finish bottles, okay. Let's not. I actually have stuff to do, so I mean, we'll have to do it on like a weekend that I don't have anything to do. Or Friday night. Let's do it then.
So yeah.
Well, were either of you 2 interested in getting back to school for archery?
thinking about
Oh
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is a thing tonight.
I mean,
That sounded
Oh no,
really
fuck
fun,
wine
actually.
coolers. They're too sweet. Mm-mm.
I figured you'd be pretty good at it, Hawk, given the little thing you had,
I just don't want to get near them, so I don't know. Range combat seems like a pretty great option. I'll take my chances.
Yeah.
20 feet back.
Yeah, I'll definitely
suppose
try
we-
archery.
Only
you know?
20?
Well, it's school hallways. Well,
That's fair.
I'm done with my sandwich. I guess we better pay so we're not technically felons. Yeah, that's a
I'd say
misdemeanor.
let's,
Never mind.
I'd hate to do a dine and dash when we plan to come here, the day after.
Put it on our tab. Walking out the door. Buy a gun. What advice? Buy a gun.
Best bit of advice given all night. Get gun.
So yeah, let's So you guys are gonna you're gonna go up to Sam and try and pay?
Yep.
Yep. I'm just gonna. Well, I guess I'm first up. 15 straight, right? I asked the barkeep. Barkeep? Shopkeep? Shopkeep, I guess. I don't know.
Sam. Yeah, Sam.
Was it 15 per or 15?
It was 15 total. But Sam, seeing you guys come up and looks and is just like, yeah, you're the ones with Ashley, right?
Yes, so we were.
Don't worry about it. I've got you taken care of there. You guys just have yourself a wonderful day, all right?
I'm gonna put 5 on the table and say, call it a tip then.
I would thank him
it.
and kind of be like a little bit more hush hush. Not that I don't think the 2 gaming tables are going to be at all wondering about this conversation, but like, so tell me, how do you know Ashley?
As he's pocketing the $5 from Hawk, and just smiles and we go back. We go back. That's all.
That's all.
That's all.
I don't think I need to tell you what this roll is going to be.
Yeah, no, I know.
With a +2.
Stand off to the side and kind of eavesdrop a little bit if I can, just to keep an eye.
I'm just making small talk at the shopkeep.
I don't drink often. I'm more of a whiskey gal. I don't turn it down.
Well, I'll converse with a little small talk with Sam and kind of say, well, as we're kind of walking away, I'll just kind of whisper back like, all right, see you, lady killer, and head toward the door.
He chuckles with that one too.
Already
just like, take care of it, you guys. And but yeah, so by the time you guys go back to school, it's about 2:30, 3 o'clock ish. And students are you see a bigger migration of students leaving now at this point. It seems like a bunch of them had stayed and tried to spend some time doing extra studies and such. So but they are now on their way out. The archery club is starting to meet, if that is something you guys are interested in, and yeah. You guys have about 2 hours in total before the school has to close.
Well, I think we're all interested in the archery club, so
pretty much.
Me.
That's rough, isn't it?
Speedrun.
Yeah, I was about to do the same.
All right. So heading up to the archery club on the roof. Heading up to the archery club, you do see the instructor, a second-year student that is a friend of your guys's. Well, yeah, no, screw it. I'd say Vicious. Well, no, Naoki. Naoki's the leader of the archery club because I get to use chat as a tool. And Naoki leading the archery club with a couple of other students. they're right now, they're just starting to get their things together, and they're starting to head back towards the supply cabinet that is behind the archery range.
Well, as I walk up, seeing Naok, I'll just kind of wave like, "Yeah, how's it going, grump ass?"
I'm gonna make myself a little scarce.
I feel like he wears that very disappointed in me kind of expression that I think we've seen more often than not.
Funny, you could be partaking in the archery club and helping out too. Then why not? And Naoki opens up the room to the store closet where Hawk has left the, what was it, 7 quarters on the ground in a smiley face.
Can you zoom out a little bit, Mage?
Naoki, screw it. Is there anything in particular you'd like to do now as the result of seeing that there is 7 quarters in a smiley face in your archery closet?
I've never been to the archery club before, so...
I'll just leave it up to you guys, but other than that, he'll go in, he'll grab his equipment, and start teaching people, and helping practice and everything. As soon as you notice. All right, yeah, all right. After the
Avenger.
after the after they have left the closet, you see that the quarters are no longer there. So yeah, the archery club starts going on, and if you'd like, you can participate. Great, you guys can make
some ranged attack rolls.
Yeah, no, I was about to say three ranged attack rolls. I was about to be like, yo, you could do that.
Oh well.
I mean, shit, 17 dex, that's at least +3 on all those. I wouldn't say that's too terribly bad.
Don't I know it, Naoki?
I'm sorry, let me double check. Doing the archery, you said your lowest were 13?
Well, here, let me add weapon. Select. Are these short bows or long bows?
I'd say they're short bows.
Okay, no, that'd be +6 on each of those, so minimum 15.
Okay. You guys make your 3 ranged attack rolls, and it goes really nice. You hit all 3 of your hits with it. And I think one of those was a 19 in total, right? Or what was that 17 that you rolled?
The 17 would 23.
23. One of them you do manage to, because they are kind of like human-sized hay bale targets at the end of the range. One of them you do manage to hit in the head. The other 2 are in the chest.
As my competitive hubris gets the better of me, I'll kind of like laugh and look at Hawk like, "Ha! Top that, will ya?"
Let's
Watch
see.
me.
Hawk, yeah.
Minimum is 16.
Your minimum is 16.
Yeah.
So you've got the 1 over 20. What's that 14 turn into?
21.
21. You nailed 2
Plus
headshots and 1 body shot with that.
I just kind of stick my tongue out at you like.
Sexy pose.
Turtle, what are your ranged attacks if you were to make them?
Trying to figure that out because I don't use ranged attacks.
It would be dexterity.
Oh, it's a dex? Okay, I was like double checking. I'm like, somebody help.
Looking at a bow and arrow. How does this archaic mechanism operate?
Fuck. Should I just like roll, or should I take the rolls that I had earlier? I mean, not very good.
You can take the 3 that you did there, though it wasn't very. I know it wasn't very well stated what was going on when you set them. So,
I mean, that's up to you because I'm not going to
get 3 ranged attacks. Yeah, make 3 ranged attacks. It wasn't clear if that was something you were doing, so
yeah,
make 3
sorry.
ranged attacks. You're fine.
I guess there we go. And adding dex to those. The lowest is 8.
8?
Yeah, so it's 15, 13, and 8. I'm not very good at this, guys.
That's fine. You managed to land 2 of the body shots, and one of them misses entirely, unfortunately.
Oh, that's okay. I'll take the 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
No, it is rather impressive little grouping that you guys have managed to do there with the archery. Hawk, you actually used ranged weapons. This is good.
Yeah. I know. That's why
roll a
I'm here.
d20 for me.
Oh, all right. 1. Yeah, close enough.
Okay.
Why is lube relevant in the chat suddenly?
It always is.
I look over. Okay.
Listen, Bunny's in chat, therefore, yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
It comes with the territory.
Yeah. So you do your archery practice. You managed to nail a couple of real nice shots, the 3 of you. And yeah, the archery club. If you'd like to take some more, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, you could use the time to socialize. Or by the time people start packing up the archery club stuff, there's about an hour left of school. So up to you guys how you'd like to do it.
I mean, I probably like shit. I want to go get an ice pack.
Wait, what?
Pulling that bowstring for 2 hours.
I mean, yeah, that shit does get pretty exhausting eventually.
Yeah.
It would be an hour in total there. You still have another hour before the school closes. Completely. Unless you did want to spend that hour practicing archery as well, which you could.
I mean, I'd probably practice for a little bit, like maybe another half an hour or so.
After my abysmal test today, I'm going to do a little studying on the back table while my fingers recover.
Perfect. Okay.
Turtle, where would you be at during this?
I mean, just an hour of that. I mean, I could listen by, but I'm not... I did fine on the test. I did fucking grand, so... proud of myself. But, I wouldn't mind going for another round of practice on that, I guess, for...
Go for it.
R2. So,
If you want to do you want to spend the full hour doing it, or do you just want to do a little bit like Natsu is?
just a little bit, not the whole hour, because I'm just like, I can only handle so much, you know?
Mm-hmm. In that case, with everything there, go and the both of you make 2 more ranged attack rolls.
I'm gonna say, while this is all happening, like, I do kind of want to mention to Turtle, like, hey, back at the cafe, I don't know if you guys noticed, but,
You're a little
very
distracted, dear.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
Oh, that's a nat 1!
Yeah, that is
Oh,
that one.
Shit!
That first arrow, where does it... What would that hit total?
That would have been a 12 and a 7 total.
No, the 12 is the one that I need to worry about. You managed to land 1 shot kind of off center of the chest. The second arrow, though, you're kind of trying to focus a little bit more while having this conversation and a little distracted. You managed to snap the bowstring, and as you were doing it.
Fuck!
As you were pulling back. And holy crap, does it hurt. You take 1 point of damage. That's it. And you now have this giant bruise, essentially, on your arm where that string had wrapped around and hit you.
Oh.
Better.
So, like, in the middle of this conversation of, hey, I don't know if
7.
you noticed on the table,
Son
of a bitch! Like, I would have, like, literally, like, probably dropped the bow and be, like, kneeling, like, rubbing my arms gingerly, like...
Dude, that shit stings.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh!
It does.
Turtle, I think you at most get, what, 8 there, if I remember right?
Uh,
Oh, where'd
yeah.
that go?
Oh,
At
wow.
8.
Back
Both
up.
of your shots, unfortunately, miss just shy of where
it's okay.
they would
I
be.
was distracted. I was more concerned about Natsu being hit with that bowstring than anything.
Yeah. So you guys have about a half hour then left after that volley where school is open to you guys. You have broken a bowstring though, so I mean, I don't think Naoki's happy with you.
That's a feat. Ugh.
I'm gonna pick up the bow and flex it in my hands for a second and say, this is a short bow. You're not supposed to pull this more than like a few inches back.
Well, now that you're here, I can tell you what I was. Fucking son of a bitch. What I was gonna tell Turtle earlier. When we were at the cafe, did you guys notice the table edge?
Table ledge?
The table edge. There was those markings. Don't tell me this was a fucking hallucinogenic jitter result. I swear they were there.
I guess we're gonna see when we're going back. Like, wait, from the notes that we studied, that we looked over?
Yeah, the weird box ones.
So I guess Ashley's fluent in nerd, but do you think that guy might actually have more information then?
I mean, why else would she have suggested this place? I think there's something more to that place that meets the eye. I don't know what it is, but there's just this. Why would that mysterious writing come back? You know? I'm just still just rubbing my arm gently, like, oh.
Bunny loosing an arrow next to us says, "Spiked coffee. I'm definitely interested."
Yeah. No, you've got another. Bunny comes over and examines the bow and kind of smacks you slightly on the head with it and is just like, "Don't do that, dumbass."
Nah. That's why I prefer hand to hand. You can't break equipment easily.
Punch a wall, then find out.
That equipment.
Yeah, fair. Takes
Or
the
not.
bullet from you.
Plus, it depends on what the wall is and stuff.
Archery club. Good luck hitting your fist all the way over there.
I mean,
Well,
I've seen dumber shit happen at this place.
Sleeping strats the Germans suplex someone, throws at their back.
So yeah, anything you guys want to be doing with the school with the time you got here, or still just chatting?
Relative to our homes, that coffee shop is pretty out of the way, isn't it?
It's a distance. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I would
one
be
of those that you would-
in the opposite direction, like
Pretty much.
Has
Maybe
Yeah,
not-
ceasefire been
direct opposite, but definitely the school is the in between.
Has ceasefire been called?
Yeah, they just called it here a minute ago.
I'm gonna go and grab my arrows. And can Naoki see me if, presumably, they're on the other
Yes.
side of the wall? Okay.
Well, the Naoki is watching students as they're going and grabbing arrows to make sure no one starts shooting people.
Okay, I'll just put him back in the quiver.
What were you gonna do? Steal some arrows next?
Hey, I'm like 5 arrows down in my otherworld inventory. Gotta restock. Arrows ain't cheap, Naoki said
my-
himself.
Oh my god. This deposit more quarters, dumbass.
Them quarters are going towards your bowstring.
Your quarters don't affect me, fucker. Take something
well.
safety.
I suppose we better clear out anyway.
Yeah,
if the
no,
school's about to close.
I'd help clean up, and you know,
Okay.
as the group starts meandering toward the front, follow suit.
Okay, sounds good.
Bunny
So-
continues shooting as I'm downrange. Only when I turn around, she lowers. Thank you.
Nah, don't worry. I think Bunny's a good enough shot. He won't hit you unless he wanted to.
Natural ones are a scary thing.
All right.
Yeah,
so
they
you
are.
You guys help clean. You guys clean up the archery club, and get all the arrows and bows back to the closet. And then the rest of the class or the club starts to make their way make their way out of the building, not the way that Hawk just did with his character, but yeah.
Don't worry about
it. You don't just like Geronimo.
You guys have about 10-20 minutes if there is anything you wanted to do in the school, but not much time really.
I'm so glad Turtle and Natsu followed.
Listen,
I'm taking all the damn stairs.
Listen, there's no fall damage in this instance. Speedrun strats take hold. But no, I don't think there would be really much of anything else to do.
Whoa, Shadows.
I would like.
Yeah, no, I forgot to do that.
I'd second guess myself and look off to the left. Go, was this pathway always here?
Yes.
It
always had been.
I have no memory of that walkway.
That walkway has always been there. There's 2 entrances to the school.
I've never noticed a door there. I've noticed the walkway. I just never looked down that walkway.
I just always remember it going straight on, and then there's the fountain on the left. I don't ever remember the other doorway.
That's fine.
I'll just shake my head, so it's got to be the coffee. Jeez.
This is the onset of the crash.
I should probably do this before I forget and attempt to yeet a quarter from here.
Well, I noticed Turtle.
How don't I do?
Heading off towards the fountain as per usual. Oh.
Would an 11 land the quarter in the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, the quarter would make it about halfway from you to the fountain.
Can I make a check to catch the quarter and dunk it into the fountain?
Make a dex save. Make a dex save.
Hell yes!
Oh my god. I got up.
Oh, my dex save score. Holy shit. 21.
Can you do a sick backflip while he does it? Like, catch it? Just, like, catch it in the midst of doing, like, a backflip or a rollover, and then just, like, dunk it in, you know?
I don't think you understand. I have a +7 dex save.
Nice.
You see the quarter is going to fall short, and so you quickly, acting on your feet, grab it, and you LeBron James that shit right in from the 3-point line into the fountain with a nice little splash.
The second the sploosh is heard, I point double pistols back at Natsu and wink.
Hawk, you get a free wish.
A free wish?
I would just be standing there dumbfounded, like...
Yes.
What? I would be visibly impressed, like... I'd clap and walk forward like, you know what, I deserve that.
The hell you just did, it was kind of cool. Oh, now I gotta think of another wish.
Well, I guess, you know... Once again... Pulling out a quarter from a much shorter distance. With another kerplunk.
Go ahead and,
Yeah, I'll get that one to you in a second here.
Yep. Turtle, I'm going to guess that you as well are dropping a quarter in there, hon.
Yeah.
Good job paying for Hawk's wish there.
I thought alright.
I thought I was just yeah, I'm good at saving myself. Not actively doing things. Well, I don't know. I thought I was gonna just dunk it and give Natsu the wish, but turns out I stole it. Whoops.
You were the last person to touch the coin. So.
Stonks.
Yeah, so feel free to send your wishes this way. The evening is starting to get down and dark, and or darker at least, kind of a nice sunset. As the last of the students have started to leave, a couple of teachers are starting to head to the gates, but see you guys at the fountain and go, hey, you guys should probably get out of here.
I'll like quickly like do the wishing we like. Oh, yeah. Sorry, we just had to stop for a second. And then we'll make my way toward the gate, waiting for the other two. I'm not mad at myself. I'm typing right now.
Bunny, I started out this campaign stealing wishes. I'm just continuing the tradition.
Yeah, you started it and emptied the fountain of quarters. Like,
well, it was making the water all scummy. I wonder if rolling in. I'm just banking on the market.
I mean, if it works, it works, right?
I wonder if taking out coins would revert some wishes.
And I'd feel really bad for Jimmy. I think his dad just got back from that camping trip. Dumb food for thought.
Back into the pond that is the overworld.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I don't have more of the overworld there fleshed out. There's not really a good reason to. But
I kind of like the idea of jumping into a void.
All good. Looking into the evening here. It is 5 o'clock now at this point. You have a few hours if there's anything you wanted to do around town or in the world, or yeah. It is going into a Saturday, so some places may even be open a little later than others.
I mean, I don't remember where my personal funding is at, but like, I'm always down for like tiki shopping.
Let's see. Oh, I never actually rewarded you guys after either of those fights.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't think you did.
Oh, shit.
So I was kind of not thinking about that with the whole,
We were kind of too shocked of the fact that Natsu's face had been torn asunder.
That, I definitely didn't snap back to reality. Oh, there
goes gravity.
Boy. I did in fact, moiter a student.
Oh yeah, that's right, you did.
Listen, buddy, if you have drinks at your place for the weekend, yo. My dumb jittery ass is gonna be up late.
Checking into your bank accounts, each of you in this case, you do have a mysterious deposit of $130.
Holy shit. I think we just robbed Ashley blind.
Oh shit. Does it? What does the little deposit note say?
It just says that it was an electronic deposit.
Inexplicably, wherever this money came from, it had to come from somewhere. I'd like to imagine the villain just paid us. Just for that. They just wired our accounts.
More sus is the fact that how the fuck do they have our accounts? Uh-oh.
That is a little... It's Venmo, it's fine. We're just working out student Venmos.
Venmo.bb.eg.com.
That's a student tag.
Yeah, don't you know Big Bank Evergreen? Come on. Duh. I don't know what to do.
I kind of got to give that one to you if that was improv. That's pretty good.
100%.
So yeah. You guys do have that mysterious deposit. It did go in today. That might have been also why I remember wanting to do something for Fridays with loot.
Bank transfer times. That explains it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, there we go. They had to verify sender.
And yeah, so you do have some money if you did want to do stuff in this evening, but it's up to you guys.
Well, y'all want to go looking around town? Do some
y'all got me in the cooking mood, and I need groceries.
Yeah, your one box of Cheez-Its kind of ended up disappearing, didn't it?
There's a few left and they're stale. I don't think it's gonna last the next week.
But I wouldn't mind.
Food is definitely important.
Looking around. Yeah, food's good. Also, Natsu, you mentioned about like seeing the markings on the table. Do you think you could draw those out, or do you remember them?
Let's see, what would I? Here, I'll make this a knowledge check to see if I remember to take a picture in my twitchy jitteriness.
If it's an inch check, you get advantage.
I don't
think she needs
need
advantage.
it with the 18 plus whatever. Like,
yeah, no, you do remember.
Yeah, I stamped this. I think I remember some of the letters. It looked like it might have said, "Home is where the hearth is." I think.
I mean,
it just seems kind of. Again, the fact that there was weird symbols there.
Yeah, are we going to be meeting up with Ashley there tomorrow?
I'll kind of nod like, yeah, that was the plan.
Okay. Maybe then I can take some look, because I usually carry sketchbook around with me, even if it's a pocket one. So wouldn't mind, like, I mean, the easiest thing would be take a picture of it on the phone, but you know.
Which apparently I did.
Yeah.
I don't remember taking the picture, but I definitely took the picture.
Yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't mind going out and about. I still don't feel super comfortable about leaving people alone, you know?
Well, does
Speaking
Hawk
of
want to
which,
come with, or is Hawk going to go do grocery shopping while we do something else? I mean, like,
I half forgot what the entire conversation was about. Are you two going anywhere in particular? Or just...
I think that's exactly what the conversation is. Like,
Yeah.
if you're going to go
I
get
entirely
food, like,
forgot.
obviously you'd have a food store in mind, but like, if we're going to go do something else.
I mean, shit, Holiday Station stores would have me covered. Like, I'm not picky, but... If there's something on the way, I don't know. I'll just grab some fast food. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Hanging together isn't a bad idea, though.
I mean, I could probably go to some like generic convenience store
Yeah.
I'll go with.
or like department store or whatever.
I'll make dinner. It's a
Okay.
Saturday night. What the hell?
All right, so it sounds like
a little bit. We're gonna get the good snacks.
all right, so it sounds like you guys are gonna go grocery shopping then here by the looks of it. Okay. You guys do. You find a nice little corner store. Things go real nicely. You find the ingredients you're looking for, depending as to how much you're wanting to get. Prices will vary. But I'd say all in all, like, are you looking for like a week's worth of groceries there, Hawk, or like what's the idea behind it there?
Or a week's worth. I've got like $200.
For about a week's worth, you're able to spend about $50, get all the food that you're gonna need for that week, and it would help cover if other people wanted to eat with you as well. So yeah,
60 or 50? Sorry.
50.
What an economy! Yeah.
It's smart shopping does good things.
Cool.
I am a smart shopper.
Hey, can't knock Groupon.
Gotta get them coupons, man.
Hell yeah, coupons work.
Mm-hmm.
And we continue.
Yeah, I think I will also do some to kind of make sure that I have some in my apartment as well.
Okay.
You know?
Again, I'm gonna guess then about a week's worth of groceries.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, it would be about another $50 for you then as well, hun. And again, it would help cover if people wanted to eat with you.
Meanwhile, I'd probably be sending money back to the little shared house that I'm technically am part of. Like, hey, I know I've been gone, but like here.
How much are you gonna be handing back to them for stuff? Like, oh, I guess you're considering like rent and stuff like that, huh? Or I guess I'm not. I guess I'm confused as to what you did there. Sorry, hon.
Well, like my original like housing was like with like some other students, like
Oh,
a
yep.
big group, like a little shared house. I probably like give them $20 or something. Like, hey,
Okay.
I've been dealing with some shit. Sorry.
Okay.
Like, don't
Yeah.
think
No.
I disappointed you. Like, probably like it would have covered like my usual like spending, like that we probably would have
Gotcha.
split.
Just so I can keep it even with everyone, I'd say you threw about $50 for getting rid of, covering house groceries, utilities, etc., with it.
Maybe hand deliver it, get some personal clothes for the weekend, so I'm not wearing the same goddamn outfit the entire week.
Yeah.
Oh,
anything else
Jesus
that you guys
Christ, laundry.
What about laundry? you cut off.
He knew. Yeah, he muted himself.
Oh.
Yeah, is there anything else you guys want to be doing then while or after grocery shopping? It's probably 6-ish o'clock at night now.
Hey guys,
Huh?
What's up?
I got another strange text from our friend.
Oh God, what'd you get now?
I'd
Where
be
did
buddy at this point.
Where'd you get this text message? Was it like, were we still in like the grocery store? Were we like?
We were in the supermarket, yeah. So we were shopping. I'll put it into...
Wait. Sorry, I should say. When did you tell us about the text? Like,
probably like after we finished up with like shop and such, so that I could like.
sort of like at your house or something, like putting everything away, and you're like, oh hey, by the way.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, so I don't have
Okay.
like my hands full of groceries trying to pull out my phone,
Mm-hmm. What did our mysterious benefactor?
Our mysterious benefactor said, "May this help you in your troubles. The 2 bounties have been a great cripple to her forces."
Well, at least we're making some progress in some unspecific way.
I'm sorry, her forces?
Yeah.
But I thought it was him that we were fighting.
That's what had me a little confused from
Another
the...
equal opportunity, good for them.
I mean, yeah, go for it.
Look, I'm more afraid that this means there's more... There's a bigger hierarchy in play that I was initially thinking.
Well, what have we dealt with so far? A Drider, a Succubus, I think? Siren Succubus?
Kind of, yeah. An equivalent, yeah.
Okay. I mean, whatever it is, it's varied. And evidently she is quite the mechanist to be able to create all these varying entities. I don't even know what to call them, really. But
I'd go with entities for the time being, because like they were very clearly mechanical, but like I don't know, something about the way they moved was just
something about the place that they brought us to, not to speak of.
Don't remind me of that place. Gee.
Whatever it is, fairly certain it's not purely mechanical. And something that we're evidently able to access. Hey, speaking of which, you mentioned wanting to look into being able to get there. That nether plane. I don't know what to call it. I'm calling it a nether plane. voluntarily, though.
I mean,
Which
Nether
would
Plane,
be
Otherworld, like,
massively useful.
oh, yeah, like, think about it. The last 2 times that we were there, we got ambushed. So clearly, like, that has to have something to do with it, but, like...
But if we could get the drop on them, not realizing that they've been pulled in.
No, you're thinking kind of what I'm thinking, like, can we force that ourselves? But, like, how can we also do that, without just beating the shit out of students left, right, and center?
And can we, like, passively be able to figure out who exists on, as Bunny has put it in the chat, the Nether Plane? And
Well, think about it. Like, that Monday when we got back to school, the Fight Club was just totally normal. Nothing happened up there.
Yeah.
When we did archery, nothing happened there.
Hmm.
But, walking through a hallway to lunch and all of a sudden that singing?
Yeah. Both of the students that have attacked us have,
They've attacked us.
They attacked us, and it was on the 2nd floor. Both times it was on the 2nd floor. If I remember correctly.
I think that one just might be more coincidence because it was both during lunch.
They're also both 3A students.
And there was both during lunchtime. The only time that students from 3A would be on the middle floor.
I thought the second one was during, like, towards the end of class. Not exactly lunch.
It was just before lunch.
Okay. Fair enough.
Do you think timing might have some significance to it? It seems like it's almost a happenstance, but it is
It's too soon
similar.
to say, but I mean...
It's not a bad thing to keep
tabs
so
on. Far, it could be more than just coincidence.
Activation period?
Maybe. It doesn't help that after both of them, like, my ass was passed out for a little bit, and there was more to it.
Hold on, what was our timeline looking like? A general question for DM as well, because I don't exactly remember timing. Our first attack was 2 days ago? So one day
first attack was
Tuesday, the 2nd.
Yeah, so class started Monday. First attack was Tuesday at lunch.
Thursday?
Wednesday was nothing. Thursday was attack just before lunch.
Thought so, okay.
Now Friday evening about 6 or 7 o'clock.
Well, with Tuesday, Thursday, they've got a bit of a off schedule there.
Bad feeling.
Well, what do you suppose you do? Go back to school tomorrow in the middle of the day?
I mean, if we go back in the middle of the day, wouldn't we miss lunch with Ashley?
Yeah, and I think that's going to be a really important meeting. Like,
I think Placebo Bunny's kind of got an idea, honestly. Just 2 points is too hard to pin down to see if timing has any significance, but a third point on the graph will absolutely give us an answer.
Exactly. Like, you need a minimum of 3 instances to have a different.
We could have a feeling at the moment we can expect around noon, more or less, but our best bets are going to be either Monday or Tuesday, and that's going to tell us if they're working off of a Tuesday, Thursday, then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or just off of Tuesday, Thursday. I don't know, maybe they've got to ration their supplies, but those are evidently what we're probably looking at. Because it's noon.
I really hope I don't have 3 next week. This shit's tiring.
It's hard work getting stabbed that many times.
No, I kind of like hug the hoodie around me a little bit closer. Like, besides, like I said before, you two haven't been there in there as long as I have. Like, there's more to that place, and something about it just doesn't sit right with me.
A little unsettling, but it's another place, I guess.
A little unsettling, Hawk. You didn't have to look off in the distance as a student that you were on top of bloodied 2 days ago, just standing there confused. Like, I'm not exactly, proud of what happened, but like,
Kind of kick ass.
that shit kind of weighs on you, dude.
Yeah.
And Mage has been in there for God, almost a week now. God, we gotta figure out how to get over there.
If we've got time and it's the weekend, let's say we make an extra trip over to that bar.
Yeah.
See if we... Cafe, sorry, I couldn't think of the word. May as well see if we can glean any other information, especially, well... I don't know. I know you two are all over Ashley, but she still doesn't completely sit well with me. So I just want to check it out with us at least. See if we can get any information outside of prying eyes.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, I don't really know her all that well, but I warped out before you all did, and any information to help us figure out where Mage is beneficial. Doesn't mean that I have to trust her completely,
I mean, my main interest for wanting to go back to the cafe is that alphabet.
Yeah, those symbols.
Because that really got my attention when you mentioned that, Natsu. So,
what time of the day is it? It's like 7?
It's about 7 o'clock. Yeah.
probably late afternoon.
I mean, do we want to make a repeat appearance?
Oh wait, I've got like hands full of groceries.
I thought we kind of would like had that dropped off already.
If that's the case, around 7:30, 8 o'clock. Right now.
Like if we were, we stopped at one house, dropped off the groceries, went to the other one that we're staying at for the night, and we're chilling out, like kind of discussing things.
Probably like a half hour away from the place. 9 o'clock. 2 hours before curfew.
I mean, I'm down to go if you guys are, but like a really really big yawn. Like I'm getting kind of tired, man. That coffee was. That was certainly something.
Oh, fair enough.
Let's say I would definitely be feeling the crash about now.
Just cruising. I'm used to this.
Shit was good. I go for another glass.
Caffeine
You
does
definitely could.
Go for another glass of coffee tonight.
Riders 2 in a row. Let's go. No, let's not. I'm not gonna risk that.
Sunday will be a recovery day. We got the weekend. May as well stop by when we're rested and up again. It's probably a better idea for our senses.
Okay.
True.
By the sounds of it, then you guys are just gonna rest for the evening. By what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I can make some food. I picked up some salmon. I got some fucking rice-a-roni. I'm going like...
Rice-a-roni for the win.
Go ahead and make that survival check to craft up dinner there. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful evening. Just kind of sitting, chilling, relaxing. Natsu, you pass out a little earlier than the rest, and you're passed out till about 11 a.m. the following day.
Oh, Lord.
I
offered to help, but you could see I'm so tired. You're like, no, just go lay down. Okay.
The lovely meal that you made. Wow.
My food.
Listen, I am sleeping on like an armchair or something. I sat down,
like slumped over.
I sat down. I kind of like turned a little bit sideways to get comfortable and just done out. Put a blanket on me. I ain't moving till morning.
You attempt to make food. You bought some real nice salmon that you were super excited to cook up for your friends, and let's just say there are charcoal briquettes that are more edible than what you have managed to make, as you have turned it into a charcoal briquette. And the side dishes aren't much better. You really couldn't save it there with the rice-a-roni or with anything on the sides, and unfortunately, it is just god awful.
Oof, indeed.
I'm just gonna kind of look at it, leave it on the stove, and just go lay down. I'm not hungry anymore.
Oh no!
You guys have a wonderful night, getting a very good night's sleep.
It was not wonderful.
You get a sad night's worth of sleep. Turtle and Hawk, you guys are able to wake up early in the day if you'd like. Otherwise, you could sleep in if you really wanted to. But you could get a few more hours into the morning before Natsu wakes up.
I'm gonna wake up and I guess clean off the stove until Natsu wakes up. Sounds like I'll need the time.
Yeah, I guess I'll go help tidy up in the kitchen.
It takes a lot of elbow grease, man. You are scraping that char off of that pan. You're probably ripping up the anti-stick, like the anti-stick properties with it too. It is
Teflon.
It is Teflon. Thank you. That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, the
you're ripping
Teflon.
Up the Teflon. You're ripping up the charcoal. It is. Oh, it is rough. On both
vinegar and baking soda. I swear by it.
After
Listen, just do the thing where you put it in the sink. You just say it just needs to soak for a little bit. And just
yeah, yeah, just soak it in the sink.
At this point, I think it's incorporated into the pan from how awful it turned out.
Just throw out the whole fucking pan. Fuck cleaning, man.
I think I need new pans. Yeah.
Yeah, about an hour's worth of cleaning. You've done the best you can, and you would definitely use this pan again. But you can make a strength check if you like. But
it's my best chance.
Yeah, no, it takes you about an hour, and you are scraping up every little bit that you can and trying to like salvage anything from this pan. And yeah, it's still usable, but it's worse for wear. It might be easier or better use of your time to just buy a new pan.
My eyes are for real moist right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no, the feels.
Fucking wasting good food like that.
It's about 9-ish a.m. if you guys woke up on time or early.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, I'm awake now.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, that long shower sounds kind of nice right now.
Yeah, I guess we'll like Hog is in the shower.
Get ready for the rest of the day and do the morning stuff.
I'll clean basically a little bit and make sure that I'm presentable and whatnot. Because I don't know about how long that long shower will be and if there'll be any hot water afterwards if I'm allowed to take a shower.
It's fine, it's cold.
Awesome.
Yeah, you guys.
If I cry in the shower, no one can tell.
You guys take the time. You get showered. You get cleaned up. You get nice, presentable, and everything. And you guys are looking real nice and fine, ready for the day. And at this point, Natsu's starting to wake up in whatever chair position she was in.
Like definitely asleep. Like.
Blanket before I went to bed because I was finishing up sketches and I'm just like, blanket. There you go. I have that Bob kind of personality anyways, so I mean, like, okay, I'll make sure everyone else is okay before I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'll go to bed.
I imagine the most shit thing that ever would have happened over the night was if you did lay the blanket over me, I'd like kind of curl into it and be like, warm.
Yeah.
And then that's the only other move, just like rolling a little bit more secured with the blanket and
recognizing comfort.
Target secure. Comfort secure.
So yeah, it's about 11 o'clock at this point. Natsu, you're waking up. You're feeling the leftover results of the caffeine crash still. You're feeling a little slow. Ooh. It's at the point where you'll take disadvantage on intelligence checks for the rest of the day. But you're the only one that's at caffeine.
That. Oh my god, what was in this drink? Damn.
You just have to fix it with caffeine.
Yeah, I do.
The cycle continues.
I do. I would like yawn and kind of like
man, I'm ready for
rub
it.
the sleep out of my eyes. Like, oh, what time is it? And then like look at my phone and just like,
I gotta grab a coat hanger across the room.
So yeah. Bunny, save them because I have something I'm working on. I'm just saying that out loud now while I'm thinking about it. Sorry. So yeah, no, you're waking up. The day is starting now for the third party member. And yeah.
Probably end up doing some more writing and sketches, trying to remember
I would
everything.
look at my phone, like kind of go, oh shit, when I see the time. Quickly write out a message, send it, and then like almost like super rushing, like to get ready and stuff. Super rushing in like that sluggish haze, so you know it's gonna be a great day. God, what a way to go into the weekend.
Yeah. Getting up, kind of doing your normal morning stuff, I guess.
I heard a sneeze, bless you.
So, bless you. Oh, no, that wasn't a sneeze, but thank you.
Bless you nonetheless, for you are a blessing to us, okay?
Oh,
just accept it.
Oh, goddamn.
Fuck you.
No, never. You might make my
so-
mouth jealous, okay?
Yeah. 11 a.m. Probably you were gonna get up and clean yourself up as well, hun. Then it would probably be about 11:30 by the time you're fully back up and you're awake. You're still feeling that drag though, but you're awake enough. Awake adjacent.
I'm awake -1.
You're awake -1. I like it.
That's how I function in general.
Yeah, fucking mood. Well, after like the panic of getting dressed and feeling really off, off pattern for like not doing my little like early morning job or jog.
I mean, I don't know how much I'd keep up if I went on a jog with you. Like, I don't know.
I mean, this ideal perfect universe world of me like does like jog every morning, so yeah. It would be like I'm gonna, all right, guys, sun's starting to come up. Let's go on the mini marathon. Like, no, it's not that bad.
I'd be like, let me grab my braces and still be fucking swollen because I is a broken human being. Let's go. Throw on them braces. Go for a brisk walk.
I would slow down to brisk walk with you. Don't worry. Oh, God, excuse me.
Sorry, I had to type some stuff out there. All right, so you two are going on a morning jog there? Or a midday jog, whatever you want to call it?
Well, no, I'm more just kind of like getting ready and kind of bemoaning the fact that I didn't do it because
yeah,
too late now. We got shit to
I'll let her
Yeah,
know that
gotcha.
I'll maybe go with her next time. Try out this whole jogging thing and hopefully I don't die.
Hopefully tomorrow is a better day. And it'll be okay. It won't be.
Okay, so
do we need anything else to do, or are we ready to go?
I think Hawk is on the other side of his room because he's muted.
Convenient timing, you should say. That laundry is ready for the week. All right. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
But no, I'm pretty much spending the morning waking up, just screwing around on my phone, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sketch and more journal entries, I guess.
Okay. So yeah, no, I mean it's midday now at this point. Noon. Is there anything that you guys? What would you like to do with the? You got a full day, pretty much. Well, most of a full day.
Well, we have
When are we meeting
we have a
Ashley?
lunch to keep. Sounds like she's kind of just chilling over there, so we could kind of head over there whenever, I guess.
May as well. Let's see, where was the... There it is. Gonna head on over then. Wait, that's not the right map. Where was it?
It's right across from the gate.
Ah.
I believe I have a unique mini for Ashley. I thought I did.
I mean, you had one for when
I did. I had one for the succubus. Yeah, that's right.
She was a little evil entity.
That's right. Yep, but I still have that one. I figured, screw it. That's a good enough one for her. All right, heading into Cafe LeBlanc. It doesn't take you nearly as long to find it at this time as, after all, you've been here before. You know where to go. You found it. It's
been flagged.
Yeah,
you
flagged it. Google Maps knows where you're going and everything.
Yay!
So
See, I started typing it into Waze, and it auto-completed like, "Oh, are you going back here?" Well, yes. How'd you know? So hard. Knock, motherfuckers.
Yeah, sorry. You guys go in. You see that it's actually fairly busy for midday. They're about half the table, or more than half the tables are full. There's only one or two that are even left, but all of like the shelves and stuff towards the back either have books missing or games that are missing and are at tables. And there's a lot of people overall just having a blast and playing games and reading books and stuff like that. Ashley and Sam are behind the counter. They're kind of making drinks and sandwiches for people and kind of having their own little conversation.
So that's the connection. Cool.
We were at yesterday open.
The table that you were at yesterday? I'll say yes.
Okay.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, because I'm still kind of very much curious about the so-called markings.
Oh, what was more of that?
So.
What you rolling for, hun?
Oh, I was just getting it out of the fucking corner.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, so, Charlie, you want to go see the writings?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the writings.
You do see etchings on the table that, when translated properly, read, "Home is where the hearth is."
Oh.
Aw, that's sweet.
I know, it's a wholesome little message, ain't it? Well, I would walk up to the counter and be like, "Girl, I didn't know you worked here. Or was still allowed, part-time jobs?"
Sam turns towards you first and is like, "Oh, it's you guys again. Ashley, go be with your friends. We'll take care of it from here." And she kind of nods and leans over the counter and is just like, "Yeah, we've got our own little deal that we've kind of just had to do and such. So it's we help each other out."
That'll do.
Interesting way to word that, but all
Hey,
right.
and she kind of quickly changed the subject. "Hey, you guys hungry or thirsty? Want anything to eat or drink?"
I would give her that side eye because that's a fucking 21 total insight. Like, kind of deals you got going on here. This sounds a little bit more than cash under the table. But I'd like kind of whisper that, like, I'd order the same thing that we had yesterday, but no, yeah, just No. I know exactly what I would say. I would get the same thing as yesterday, unless Ashley recommends something different.
Let's see. What'd Sam give you guys yesterday?
Well, I did ask for the most popular of each item, so you know.
Okay, all right. So it was it was our nice cocoa brew and the turkey and Swiss. Okay. You know what? I think I got something very special just for you. And she kind of gives you a wink. And
Cute.
I would immediately kind of wink back with a smile and say, "I look forward to it." And
your friends want anything or just you?
Walter, please. Sorry, water.
Walter.
Walter.
A tall drink of Walter.
It's Sam. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that didn't go through the mic.
That sounded bad.
So we're looking for water and
I want to try.
I would guess water at first, at least. I think Turtle mentioned the tea, but I'm not sure about Hawk. So
okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, I'll whip up a real good tea for her, some water for Hawk, and I'll get you something real special, hon. And she goes back to behind the counter and starts working on whipping up a.
You better roofie your ass.
Listen, after the night I had last night, shit, nothing would surprise me anymore.
Wait.
Yeah, I'd give like a little light wave and head over to the table.
Okay. And
I assume Turtle has sketched out the little message at this point. Like,
I'm not doing another drawing for it because you guys have the language, you know how to translate it. So.
Yeah, if anything, I'll sketch it out for you later, Hud. I got.
We don't have like 10 letters still.
You have the full key.
We have the full key.
Figure it out. We have the key.
No, we don't. We're missing like 10 letters.
No, the key that we got.
If you can't figure that out at this point, then I'm gonna just
I don't even
just
know.
Just use your plug and chug method.
I don't know what I'm looking at with the
Turtle,
note
I look
three.
at you
I'm
and
like,
go, I guess he'll just never get this one.
Whatever.
Let him revel in the mystery.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
notebook
good.
makes
I'll
no
write
sense.
it out later. If anything, I could even make like a text font for it too.
Hawk, you really need to like wake up with.
No,
coffee,
okay. I
you?
cracked that code from dead nothing, and I don't know what I'm looking at with this key.
The key makes perfect sense.
I don't understand what it means.
I will
at tic-tac-toe boards.
I'll break it down for you afterward.
Okay, just later. But
after a couple of minutes of bickering about the code page, Ashley comes out and I've got to figure out. There we go. And sets a glass of water down for Hawk, a steaming, nice hot cup of tea with a kettle with more in it, next to Turtle, and a really nice tall glass of a very fruity, sweet-smelling drink for you, Natsu.
Oh my, what is this?
It's my absolute favorite fruit blend, turned into mixed with a touch of some chai. It's really nice and sweet. I hope you like it. You really should.
Is this one considered off the menu?
Most of the drinks I make are generally off the menu, yes.
Ah, I got it. So I could torture Sam with some stuff later.
He could try to remake it, but I don't let him in on my little secret with it. So yeah. And she sits down. She has another one of her with her side and sits down with you guys and is just like, I'm glad that you guys were able to make it. And sips from her drink, and you see her kind of brighten up just a touch with the drink, and says, man, you guys really did a number on me the other day. What the hell?
Yeah, at that point I immediately do like that, like scratch behind the head, like, you know that very anime pose.
Yeah,
like,
no, I do.
Yeah.
Sorry again about that. Sometimes I get a little bit carried away in the moment.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You know, I'm really glad that you did. I'm happy to be back to my normal self, and Sam's happy to have me back here as well. So I'm really glad. So thank you for it. It even kind of looks at her like slightly, kind of groups at some tape that's kind of peeking out under her apron and shirt that's wrapping her chest, and is just like, even if you did break a rib or two.
Listen,
And because I did
again, I'm sorry. I mean,
fucking number on her. Yeah.
and I kind of like bring up the glass and say, you know, like, at least one of you guys came back.
Yeah.
I don't need to say anything else, and I'll take my first sip of this fruity drink.
It is an incredibly sweet drink, and it has this weird sort of, in tasting it, you've got this very warm feeling of like a nice warm hug embracing you upon drinking it, if that makes sense. And she kind of raises a glass as well, and her glass, and is just like, yeah, I don't blame you guys, and I don't think he does either. And she drinks a bit of it as well, of hers.
So, not to stray too much from the topic at hand, but and I'll kind of like peek up at the counter, like, what's the story between you two? There was you couldn't hand that one for me. That was, well, a little obvious, hon.
Yeah, we're he is my boss, but we've worked out a spot where I can help work for him as long and keep with my studies, and there's a room in the back that I am allowed to stay in and rest in. That's he's a very good person, although all things
Wait.
considered, though, still.
Room in the back? What are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah. She said it, she nervously chuckles. I'm not supposed to talk too much about it, but yeah, there's some extra space in the back of the shop that we he's rented out to me in exchange for some work, and so it's yeah.
So you don't have like anywhere else to stay? Like no friends or family?
Let's she kind of looks around at the crowded tables and
or
just
is
like,
this something we're gonna talk about later back there?
let's kind of gives a small sigh and, give me 1 second, and she stands up and goes back to the counter here and starts talking with Sam for a minute.
And as she disappears, I'd like immediately start muttering to like Turtle and Hawk, like, all right, I'm not the only one feeling really suspicious about this, am I?
I never trust her to begin with.
Yeah, there's
No,
something
but
going
the
on.
way that Sam acted at the mention of her free food and drinks.
I mean,
This
I'm not going to say no
weird
to it, but
background, yeah.
it's weird how she's acting about the whole thing if it's just a living arrangement for work.
I mean, again, I don't think the school would allow students to have part-time jobs because of studies.
Not usually, no.
That and, you know, this shit, and I'll point at the drawing that we all know is there, like... God, you don't think Sam could be part of this?
I'm just going to tap on the edge of the table and just kind of look you in the eyes. I don't think I need to say anything, that being said.
Yeah, I'd nod that one in agreement before looking over toward Turtle.
After a couple of minutes, she starts coming back to the table, and she sits back, or she doesn't sit back down, but leans on the table and is just like, give Sam a minute to clean out the shop and we can start talking. And from that, you see Sam is just like, all right, folks, I'm sorry, but we've got to close up the shop for the day. I need all of you to please check out immediately and be on out. Apologies for the last minute notice. And he goes and flips the sign on the door to closed and
is
starts
Ashley
checking
within
people
earshot?
out. Ashley is at your table right now.
Hey, Ashley, should we like pay or?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You know we'd feel bad not paying, but like, why are you closing the entire shop for this? Like,
I'll explain it. I'll explain it a little bit. And as the last of the customers go, you see Sam lock the door and just give Ashley a look, and then he heads back behind the counter and goes about his own business of cleaning things. All right. So I can't directly show you where it is, as it's kind of a secret, but if you can figure out how to get back there, you're free to roam back there. And she just looks at you guys.
so you, as I like look around and just taking the gravity of the fact that this entire restaurant got cleared out for this one conversation now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna speak a little louder, more like freely, like. So you work here part time while still going to school, but it's this hidden room in the back. But you can't
Yes.
show us it directly. But
Unfortunately, if I were to show you it, it would break our contract of our agreement with this. So, but it's been left as if people can find their way back there, then they are welcome to come and go. But
wait, what
yes,
contract?
some
That's-
things that Sam and I have worked out in order for me to stay here.
And I'll say this one a little bit more quietly. Who is Sam?
Sam just owns the place.
Really? And he has no idea what this is, as I point to the writing on the table.
He knows I put it there, but didn't know why. I said that some friends were going to need it, and that was it. And he just sort of was like, all right, fine. And just said I'd be working a little bit more so I could help replace the tables when the time came.
Speaking of, I'm gonna tap on the table. Do you know what text this is?
Yes, I do. He showed us a lot of it. We had to learn it for her.
I figured if he's using these weird notes, like that other one that we found.
Yeah.
And Natsu, Turtle, you think it's okay to pull out the phone?
I mean, she already knows.
Well, I'm gonna pull it out with specifically the long-winded note of warning of sisters, and ask, or rather, inform that ask. This was on the Drider's phone.
Yeah. Adrian, yeah, she sent us each one of those notes. Same one. It's when he had to teach us it. She pulls out her phone and shows the same exact note on her screen, and then just pockets it again, and it's like, yeah.
So she sent the notes, but he's coming back. He's the. How many of them up there are there?
Which ones? Because there's 6 other students and then him. And she sort of shudders at the word him.
Now, this him is what I'm worried about. But again, you also kept saying her. She sent them. Who was she?
She's She's giving information to him. She hasn't given us a name, and he won't tell us it either, but we, it was very, they kept us in the dark as much as possible.
Yeah, and as much as I would normally say I love the darkness, I really don't like this one. And I'd kind of have like little realization kind of come across my face. And I'd look her dead in the eye and go, "You don't think that she would be?" And I kind of like give her the once over, like trying to imply like, the person you reminded me of.
It's not.
I'd feel really
Mage,
terrible.
no.
I'd be really terrible with just accusing you outright.
No, it's not Mage. No, we got her while she was doing some alchemy stuff, and I think it was oh god, I don't remember the student's name right now. I'm sorry, but no, it was someone else that got her. And
I would cut her off like, I don't want to hear about it. I just want to get her back. I want to find out why.
Understanding that you're under some restrictions at the moment, however vague they may be, what can you tell us that might set us on the path to figure something out ourselves by happenstance?
she sort of she taps the writing on the table.
Let me look at Hawk
like,
and go, I think the table told us.
She taps the writing on the table and is just like, I'm gonna go help Sam real quick here and give you guys a little bit of time. Say you guys have about an hour, otherwise he's gonna have to reopen the store and we'll have to figure this out another time.
Oh, my brain intelligence check net 20.
Disadvantage as a reminder.
Oh fuck, that's right. Fucking coffee. Your drink doesn't offset it at all.
No.
Fucking
They were
19.
really good though.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, her fruit drink just got the juices going.
As if it mattered.
I
What?
mean, it's not a crit, but still, like a 19 intelligence check is, I think, it's still pretty goddamn great.
No, that's fantastic. What were you doing that on?
Oh, it makes sense. Home is where the hearth is. Where is she staying? Where is her home?
I have a question for the lovely mage.
Yes.
Okay, so in the writing, in the notes that we have, it's like there's more complication versions, however, it appears to be only signatures. Was there something that we couldn't figure out with the writing, or did she not, like, sign it?
On the table, or?
On the table, yeah, like the symbols.
No.
Were there a couple we didn't recognize, or was it just the saying?
It was all the basic. It was all the basic ones.
Just double checking.
I'd like to investigate the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
Make an investigation check.
I'm just kind of mumbling, home is where the hearth... God damn it. Home is where the hearth is. Home is where the hearth is. As I'm looking it over, feeling it up, looking for anything button-wise or otherwise, but I don't think I'm going to find anything.
Wow, I was a very decided 6 for that investigation.
Oh, we're gonna...
Wow. Your
We're gonna have a...
disadvantage makes no difference, Natsu.
fucking grand time. We're doing investigation.
Oh, bunny.
Yeah, no, you want to do it as well, Turtle, just so I can see the collective score that you guys get.
Please
Gonna throw it out into the 16.
Okay.
That would be a 22.
Thank goodness.
For investigation. Between the three of you guys, you do feel around the fireplace, and you start to notice that the fire is actually fake, and there's a button on the right-hand side that, when you press it, turns the fire off and drops a panel in the back of the fireplace that reveals the rooms in the back.
Oh.
Takes you about 30 minutes to find it, though. I'm just gonna say that much, just so you can feel a little embarrassed.
And we got 30 minutes left.
Listen,
I mean, I was just
my
hanging
brain
back.
is still like half foggy and thinking about everything.
Natsu's latency is really high.
It absolutely. I got routed through
The
South
lag.
Africa this morning. It's just
She's stuck on a bad VPN.
See, I was just waiting for you two to finish, like, your investigation, and I just roll up, and I was just like, did y'all see this button over here?
There's like, I saw the shit from the door, dude. Come on, click.
Just, like, let them do the investigating, because I don't, like, too many cooks spoil the broth, man, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna get in the way, so I'm just observing from afar. Just walk up and click.
But when we get it, I would, just kind of, like, sigh and look over to see if either of them are watching currently.
This is some cool thief shit. I'm going in.
Ashley is kind of, she's keeping Sam's attention just to chat up, and they're talking about something, but it seems unintelligible.
Well, I will, for
oh dear,
ease of everything, just quickly like write down a quick text message to Ashley of, I see.
Found it.
And after that, it's not long after, it's probably another minute or two here, where she ends up coming back. The fireplace on the other side, that little latch that you guys crawled through, does close, and you can kind of feel the heat that it radiates on the backside, but not a whole lot.
Space heater. Nice.
Yeah. It obviously, as a fireplace, serves the purpose of a fire, and, heats things up. And
are any of these doors locked?
You can certainly check.
I'm gonna check the doors to see if they're locked.
Yes.
I'd be at this point waiting for Ashley, because I figured this would be the place for the real hush hush conversation.
All three are locked. Yes. Probably have another minute or two if you wanted to try and do anything with them, Hawk.
Yeah, I'm wearing my luckiest pants today. Let me see.
The brown ones?
I'm just... Hey, they're backup pants is what. I like the feeling of these double doors here, omnipotence notwithstanding. I'm gonna see if I can pick the lock.
Go for it.
Just gotta sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, 9.
Yeah, you spend a bit more time trying to pick the lock than what you think.
Only got 2 minutes.
By the time Ashley comes through, you're still working on it, and she sees you there and is just like, get away from that door.
Oh, okay.
Just no. If I wanted you to see what was in there, I'd have left the door unlocked.
You gotta excuse him. He's got sticky fingers sometimes.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's fine. I'm used to this with it. Sorry. You'll hear some commotion outside. Sam's gonna be reopening the shop here in a couple of minutes. I'll let him know when it's time for you guys to leave.
I kind of figured it was one of those, this doesn't tend to get open during business hours. And
no.
You really have to crawl through that every time you go in and out?
Yes, I do. And it's one of those that I'm just grateful to have a roof over my head and everything like that with it.
I mean, that's fair. And he can't hear us, can he?
No. This is pretty much soundproof. There's a little bit of commotion on the other side of the wall, but ultimately, unless this place is bugged, which I don't think it is, I try to check regularly. That's really good. No, he's not going to hear us.
All right, so I guess the first question I have is, what is this arrangement? This is too convenient of a setup for just this to have been in this cafe this entire time.
Yeah, it's so the arrangement. When I was unfortunately, when I was much younger, I had some family issues, to say the least, and this was a wonderful place for me to come and escape those issues. And Sam, having owned it the entire time, when he kind of saw me in the position I was in, asked if I was needing a place to get away from it all. And conveniently, when my parents had gotten into an accident, it was Shit, I lost the campaign screen there. Sorry. You guys still with me?
We're here.
Currently waiting on GM is the notice.
Yep, nope, my thing disconnected.
We got sent to cutscene mode.
Sorry. I'll keep this going, sorry. I'm gonna relaunch the game. Fuck it. And, yeah, and he's been a good father figure since, but being as this place used to be, kind of a speakeasy sort of setup, he doesn't really want to have the past of this place brought into light, and hence why we don't open it during business hours.
I mean, I understand that, but like, were you hiding from somebody else? Like, what's the reason for the secret? Like all the secrecy?
It's the only place that he had, and again, this used to be a speakeasy back in the old days, and he just doesn't want that reputation to stay with this place, you know?
I mean, I guess that's fair. I mean, I guess some people find that shit cool, but to each their own. Maybe I'm looking into that a bit too much, but
we just keep it hush-hush that I'm staying with him, that's all. We don't want any weird thoughts to be put across people's heads that we're together or something.
oh, you're not? As
no.
like, oh wait,
No.
that seems to have been lifted.
No, yeah, no, we're not together. No,
She's available.
It's just the arrangement that we happen to
Oh,
be
shut
in
up!
with keeping things. So no, we are not together. It's just he's a very good friend that's got a place for me to stay. The fuck, Hellspire. Stream's still going.
Tailspire's being a bitch. God damn it, Bunny.
So yeah.
Chat is irreparably horny. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, that's Bunny, and that's fine. I don't mind.
That's just Bunny. Like, yeah. I mean, I'd tell Bunny, like, I'd be the lady living in the closet. It wouldn't be the sexy lady, but I would be the lady in the closet.
I'm the ring lady living in the closet.
I mean, I could make an attempt at that. No. All right, so weird, coincidentally hidden living arrangements aside, and all this vague in the dark, him, them, other side bullshit. That thing that was possessing you, that triggered the other side, for lack of a better descriptor, right?
That thing has been possessing me for a while. It was just... She found the time to strike, and found what would best strike you guys.
Yeah, you certainly did a number, but how did it activate that? Was there like a weird power, or was there like some like mumbo jumbo say some words and shit happen?
She just... I don't know. I'm gonna be honest that part of me is a bit fuzzy. There's no real good recollection as to what it was, honestly. It was one minute we were kind of just there going through our normal routines. The next it was gone, and we were in that place. I think they called it I don't remember what they called it now, to be honest with you. They just started referring it as the other side, or the darkness, I guess.
Well, whatever the fuck it's called.
Or her realm.
Do you remember anything of your classes both Tuesday and Thursday?
I remember seeing things through her eyes, but it wasn't me.
You know who else we need to look out for?
The others of that classroom. That teacher and the others. That's what I know for sure.
The teacher?
Is the teacher him? Is the teacher another pawn like you were?
I don't know if he was a pawn or if he was or what exactly, but we took our orders from him. I knew that much.
So he was like a...
He was our boss, so to say.
So that does mean that there is some kind of hierarchy in there.
Yeah. That much I know. He wouldn't explain his goals to us, so it's he just said that we needed to get certain people. Yeah. The only things he ever really told us were to try to get certain students, and you four were on list of ones that he needed for sure, and to use any other students to try and get your guys' attention, or to get his bait, or whatever, by whatever means necessary, essentially.
Well, he certainly picked the right person, but...
He chose the best of the best for a reason.
But what about all the other students that went missing the first semester?
He didn't explain it to us, but the best I could think of is that he was maybe experimenting, trying to figure out who and what not to take.
Tailspire servers went down.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. He was maybe testing or trying to figure out, and then he stumbled upon Mage, and that's when I guess he figured out how to narrow it down to which students he needed.
So whatever this special thing is, because as much as I'm trying not to think about that other place, like, we weren't the same over there. None of us were.
That is correct. That place, the other side, her realm, it shows your true selves through, and some things you're able to carry over, and some things you're not, and that's the only way I've been able to figure it out, having been thinking about it the last day now.
I wonder what would happen if you went back there again. Not that I would want to, voluntarily bring you back in there, but like, you have experience, you might be able to, like, I don't know, guide us? Or like...
Maybe not to go in, but are you able to access it without your waving my hands, looking for a word, parasite? Host?
I don't know. I haven't really tried, to be honest. I'm kind of trying to move past it myself as well. I still feel some of her power in me, but I could maybe try, but I don't know what would become of it if we did. I really don't.
Well, I would say this: if you're not ready, don't do it. Like, we don't know what'll happen.
It's obviously a hostile environment, and we can't expect anything on the other side either, so we shouldn't launch into it without knowing more about the other side.
And I would love to give you guys all the information I have for it. I really would. Some of it's fuzzy, and I only know so much. They really did try to keep us in the dark as much as possible on it. There's a few more, and they're more powerful than I am, or than I was, and they're gonna use different tactics and everything to try and pull you guys out, and I don't want to go back to school. I know that much. I don't think I will be. Not until this is over, at least.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Everything revolves around that school. It's that much has been painfully obvious because we've been all over the place, but school seems to be the worst. It's really the worst of it.
Sure, it's a good thing about them online courses.
She kind of chuckles, and it's just, yeah, we'll see what becomes of it. I definitely hope to see you guys around a bit more, at least, and you guys can use this place as your hideout or whatever if you need a place to get away from school. And I know I don't have the map up so that you guys can actually use the field, but she ushers to the one door that's immediately to her right. Got a couple of beds in there. I've got one of them and a few spares if you really want to rest up here, or if you just need to get away or whatnot.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea, especially in case, like, God forbid word gets out, like, where we're staying and something starts following us.
Hey,
I mean, I don't know about
away.
these two, but, like, I've definitely been having some weird dreams lately.
You too, huh?
Well, and I think it's me just trying to reach out to us, but I can never quite... Something is blocking, like, a message. Like, it won't go through.
A dream of apocalypse. I can't see anything but destruction. You two also get this? Turtle?
A different dream, to be honest.
Oh, what have yours been, Turtle?
Mine have been of a woman clad in white plate mail, giving me reassurance.
What has the atmosphere been, though? Has it been like that awful darkness, or...
I couldn't really tell you at this point.
So, Turtle has white armor lady. Hawk's got just
nothing
the
but
end of
fire in a
everything.
night sky. I can't even discern what I saw, but it's the end.
I keep seeing mage, but like something keeps blocking it. And you two have been fortunate both times at the school. Like they've been worse. And I'll kind of like look back to
I was there.
Like,
yeah,
most
I
recent
remember.
One,
We were
means
there.
that absolutely was shared. So I wouldn't blame you for not going back to that place.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the place we were in is even deeper. I don't know if that would be a good way to put it, but it seems like this place has different layers to it, and I've been referring to where we fought and where most of things have happened as just the other side, but I think where we met and where Ardon still is maybe something akin to the void or a purgatory of sorts, if you will. It's...
Oh, we're going Dante up in this bitch. No.
I'm not sure if I don't know if that's a the void's a place I'd willingly return if Ardon is still actually there. And he kind of reassured me after you had left that he wasn't going to be able to leave anytime soon. So I have a feeling that there's no going back for him, at least. But given the state of his body, that might be why he can't return. So
they can't rebind people?
Well, I was... You guys left me alive. I'll give you a thanks for that much, at least. So I was able to at least take over a majority of my body again. I still feel that itching, ticking noise that's in the back of my head that is remnants of her, but I'm me again, at the least. And it's not the other way around.
I lean back with a bit of a cautious look, but I keep silent.
Okay.
Well, I hope that by staying away from the school, we can... Maybe that connection will weaken. God, I couldn't imagine.
I do have a question.
Of course, what's up?
Keep saying that she had control over you. I'm sorry to bring it back up, and it's very much not pleasant, but said that she was controlling you. Is it the same one that was giving him information?
No, I don't think so, or at least nothing leads me to believe that they're the same, but it was like fighting another person for controls of a vehicle. You know, you both are trying to step on the gas and turn the wheels, but only the stronger person manages to get that control, and it's I unfortunately was not it for a long time, and thanks to you guys, I'm now the one that's back at that steering wheel. So no, I don't think it was I don't think it was the same her that's giving that teacher or whoever that is orders. I don't think it's him. I know that that's who we were talking to, but I don't think it's him in there anymore. Just like I don't think just like I wasn't me, you know?
Like the other students are. And I would probably have chuckled at the thanks to us, just don't go getting into any fights now. We don't need to do it again.
I don't plan on getting into any more fights. It's definitely not where... I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to give up that control of my body like I did then, and I will I'll do what I can to make sure that that doesn't happen again. But
well, if you ever need to reach us, I mean, you at least have my number.
Of course. I'll happily reach out and chat with you all day long if you'd like. And she kind of smiles and...
I mean, listen, there is school 5 days a week still.
Of course, of course. But yeah, I don't be surprised that you don't see me back around. If people ask about where I was,
haven't seen.
Thank you. I thank you. I don't want any unwanted attention. I'm not sure how much the other students will cause a problem outside of the school grounds, and I like this place. And she kind of looks around the room, and I just don't want to lose it. You three, I know you're going to be
probably
you three are probably going to be embracing this madness probably a bit more than what I'm willing to go back to. So please just stay safe.
No promises. See what we can do, though. Thank you.
I mean, yeah, no promises, but like, either they return mage or we at least get to mage, you know? Maybe it's different for us because we got someone that we really care for in there. That we're kind of... God, I guess we're kind of willingly doing this, aren't we?
Man.
Maybe we already have gone mad.
It's, you guys have a very strong resolve, and he looks towards Turtle and just... The one keeping you going is really who they warned us about. Then maybe you guys are the right people. Goes to looking back at Natsu.
Ooh, well. Well, I don't know if Mage has any influence on that, because I know you said that she definitely picked us well. And at this point, fidgeting with the pin on the hoodie is very, very much obvious. Like, definitely not coincidental at all.
She rubs a finger over and it's just like,
Like, I know she's... I know she's in there, and I know she's struggling.
Can I see that pin? Have an idea. She rubs another finger over it and then just kind of looks at you.
I would like nod and kind of go like, yeah, now that I think about it, this wasn't there before. And I'd undo it and like hand it over.
She takes it in her hand and starts looking at it and runs her fingers over it and kind of turns it over just ever so and starts reading the back of it and or looking for anything on the back, and it's just like, I know I said I wouldn't, but
what?
Let's go to the school tomorrow. I need to grab some things anyways, and I have an idea. And she hands the pin back to you.
I would put it back in its place while asking, but isn't the school closed on Sundays? No. Wouldn't that be trespassing?
I'll get in touch with one of the teachers to see if we can borrow a classroom, and under the guise of studying and such. My only concern is that I don't want that teacher to be the one I contact. Do either of you guys have good relationships with any other teachers?
Librarian. She loves us. Might be able to buy our way in if we have any book on mythology. We've got a bit of a trade system set up.
Oh, and she is the grade 2 teacher, isn't she?
No, she's 3B if I remember correctly.
Was she, or was the alchemy 2?
Alchemy is
alchemy was 2A, I think.
2A. And ours does
right. She was 3B. B. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's 3B.
Hey, memory.
Notes.
Even better.
Yeah, I have a book that might interest her. I'll bring it with me for you guys, and if I'll get in touch with her too. We can think that might be a good idea. Not that I really want to willingly be back there, but I think I might have an idea for getting to the other side.
Can you offer us any kind of insight on what this plan is so we could I guess, prepare better. Like, you did say something about we could bring some stuff, but like not all stuff, and like how does
So what are we getting into with this?
We. She kind of fidgets in her pocket for a minute and pulls out this palm-sized coin that's got various different cracks and fractures in it, and just looks at it. And we had some of these, now that I'm looking at it, that they said to keep close to us in case we ever needed to get out of there, and a part of me wonders whether or not it would work for getting back in. And if you've got one for Mage, and I know mine doesn't work anymore, maybe that pin is her coin? I don't know. And she puts that coin back in her pocket.
God, I feel like I need a drink after this. That's and sigh as I realize that there is a drink and it's been chilling on the fucking four-corner table unsipped.
The drinks aren't helping, trust me.
Would she mind if I either took a picture or drew a sketch of that coin?
Anything that seems symbolically important on the coin, actually?
Yeah.
That we would have noticed?
I mean, at this point, yeah, any information
She pulls it out, and
good.
yeah, if you want to do a quick sketch of it, go for it. And she pulls it out, and on it is, it's a round coin. There's a lot of cracks, as if this coin has been broken in half multiple times and then glued back together, essentially. And it's on it has a heart with wings and the letter A in the center of it. Yeah. So if you wanted to draw it down, I don't have it. I don't have it added for something for the notes, just as a heads up. So it's.
Is that in crypta or is it just A?
It's just the letter A. Well, it's. Yeah, it's. Well, no, it would be a.
Would be in crypta?
It would be in crypta's language. So the letter would be weird looking.
Would it be like a very like embellished and like kind of?
It would be an embellished. Yes, it would be a very embellished looking version of the letters. And I realize that that's kind of hard to explain. Give me a day and I will add it to the notes channel. Okay.
Oh, I got you too. It makes sense to me.
Okay.
I think I get it. Like,
yeah,
Stylized. Like we're looking at Times New Roman. It's fine.
Kind of, yes. That's yeah. So yeah, no. Give me a day. I'll make it and put it into the notes channel for you guys.
Would you describe what kind of wings they are? Are they like angel wings or something?
They're kind of They're bat-like demon wings on the heart.
of course they are.
Well, since it has crypto writing on it, does Ashley know anything about the crypto? Or is it just like all the
Where it
information
came from.
Yeah, like any more in-depth knowledge on them?
She never talked to us directly, but occasionally that man would say that he was trying to help bring her back, I think I would catch. But again, he didn't tell us much about her, but that name does sound familiar.
All this hymns and hers.
After making the notes of the coin, she'll take it back and pocket it.
Yeah, that's fine.
This shit gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I apologize. I just wanted to try and get you guys as much info as I could, and I felt like
It's
You guys deserved it after
It's-
saving me, after all.
The start. I mean, we're still gone across the world, and we're still right back where we started. So,
but at least this time we have an ally with some kind of knowledge. We've survived twice.
friends are nice.
I just hope that nothing finds its way out and over here. Or anywhere else, really. Like, if this can stay contained to the school, I think that would be the best for God knows who, actually.
I'm inclined to agree with you. I would really prefer not to have any run-ins with any of those students anywhere anymore. Kind of don't know that I'm going to be leaving this shop for a few weeks, so you'll know where I am if you need me.
Well, if you ever need anything from outside and Sam's too busy for whatever reason, like let us know.
I will do. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Is anything else I can try and clear up for you guys, or?
Do I hear any people or voices or anything going on behind the fireplace wall?
They're
just in case we're
very
running low
faint.
on time.
They're very faint at that. Like, it's one of those where crawling through
pretty much
that
soundproofed, right?
it is pretty much soundproofed.
I'm just gonna kind of gesture behind me. If we got any other ideas, we better ask fast because I think we're running out of time.
We don't need to worry. If we need to, no one's gonna come through here and find this place. At least unless they're not looking for it, or unless they're looking for it. And Sam is pretty good about watching the fireplace if people are around it. So this place is safe. This is a safe place. And when it's time for us to leave, I'll just let him know, and he'll do exactly what we did just a minute ago, or just a little while ago now at this point.
Take your word for that one. All right.
Well, I mean, it sounds like she's been here for a hell of a long time. There's no reason I think that it would. Not
Been here
be
for a few
standard
years
practice.
now, and yeah.
Few years. So pretty much since you started school here, then. If you're a third year.
Yeah, no, I was much younger. I was in my early teen years when I started living here with Sam, and it's yeah. It's been a wonderful. He's done a very good job of keeping this place secretive and not having to worry too much about other people onlooking.
Well, that's definitely good, and I'd almost hazard to think that there's something about this location. Like, it was really, really difficult to find the first time around. Like,
Yeah,
I never was a superstitious person, but even now I'm starting to think, like, I don't know, just maybe there is something else at play here. Some bigger puzzle that we're.
As said, this place used to be a speakeasy back in the early days, and they really did just want to keep it quiet and away from people, and that's what it is. You know, and after everything, and Sam took ownership of the place for a nice price, it's just what it was. He didn't want to move the location or seal this place off as permanently. He wanted to see what he could do with it, and that's when I came
history,
around.
But you know,
yeah,
keep the mystery or some shit.
Embrace it enough to the point where it's it serves function to him, but not embrace it to where it would ruin the reputation of LeBlanc.
Well, I don't know if there's anything else that we could really get right now. I mean, obviously, any hints that you could ever supply when you think of them are always welcome. And
I think that means our next step is Sunday.
I mean, and obviously, if you don't mind, like, if we do run into events at the school, like, you know, I could definitely have you a priority of outside people to talk to. Oh, we should probably get the like a list of the other infected, controlled, possessed, whatever the fuck students.
What are you looking to know with them? Just their names, or because
I mean, names.
One of the
Obviously,
teachers
they're all
was
in
listed.
your class, like the
So
teacher.
presumably the 3A teacher is.
You've seen them
ahead.
watching you. I remember that when I was watching you the first time, and when Ardon was keeping an eye on you, they very blatantly will be watching you. There's only one that worries me, and hoping it's no time soon that you run into him. Though,
Who is that?
Oh, fuck you for giving me a name that I have to come up with. Hold on.
Don't make us use persuasion checks.
No, it's not.
Don't make me attempt to use persuasion outside of the other side. Oh no, sorry, that's suggestion.
His name is Pistis. Pistis. He's
Spell like it sounds.
he's
That poor bastard.
Yeah.
he worries me. He's a very calculated individual, if you will. And
Oh, I was waiting to hear the word unhinged. I don't know what scares me more now. Because it seems like a lot of this is calculated. Mage by chance gets abducted 2 days before school when, as far as I'm aware, she was alone.
part of me thinks maybe Pistis was the one that was keeping an eye on her. I really don't know. Again, they didn't tell me much, but given the fact that none of us knew where they put her, I'd venture to guess Pistis might know.
So it sounds like he's top dog in the class.
I wouldn't say that, but he's
Well,
he's not the strongest, but he's the smartest of them.
Right.
You know, if Ardon got by his anger and me for my looks, he's the one with the brains, at the least.
Why do I get the feeling that we're just gonna have more trouble before this is done? At least if we're lucky, none of the other students will get jumped.
I'm hoping so.
Oh, think about it. This is now twice that. Oh, fuck. This is twice that I have been targeted. First, it was Arden at lunch.
Arden grabbed you by opportunity. I will say that one. Unfortunately, Arden was just to grab whichever one of you three he was able to get his hands on, and found a great opportunity to pick on you and try and irk you out and into your real self. And
well, as stated
I
before, this is
yeah.
2 times I've been targeted, 2 times during lunch hour. Man, I wanted to look forward to lunch for once.
He kind of chuckles. I'm gonna be honest, honey, those are just convenience for us right now. I could feel when I was going for you, because yes, a part of me was there and a part of me knew what she was thinking, but I targeted you for a reason, and as soon as I started to feel that grip slip, I needed to act fast. And that's when I tried pulling you guys in. Well, we know how that went, so... But...
Well, we got you on our side. Maybe there's a slim chance that we can get the rest.
You can certainly try, but, I mean... That's gonna be up to you guys, honestly. Gonna be up to seeing how you guys handle each of them. And I'm hoping you're able to find her before too long. I remember hearing rumors of one of them, real scary looking motherfucker, that the others couldn't. Then he would maybe try using her as bait. And I'm scared to think of what would happen if that were the case.
Well, that is suddenly massively concerning.
I'd say understatement of the year, but we just got started.
If I were to take a guess, you guys probably have till the end of the month. But when and where they each attack you is their own plans. Or, you know, if you're able to figure out a way to attack them instead and get the jump, it would... Kinda depends.
Now we got the unknown, we got crazy psychopaths, and we have a deadline. Yeah, they really couldn't make this one easy, could they?
I think I remember him talking about a ritual of sorts. That's the only real thing that gives me the month-long timeline. I'm just hoping that it doesn't come to that.
Hear, hear. Shit, Turtle, what do you think about all this?
It's a lot to take in. I'm guessing it's better to try to see if we can get the jump on them so that they don't use mage against us. And we're hearing of at least one, if not two, major scary motherfuckers around. So I mean, I think if anything, having a list of those students, or any of them, as much as we can, would be majorly helpful on who to try not to have too much contact with. But no guarantees. It's better to be prepared than sorry.
I'll work on getting you that list. I need to re-rack all their names through my mind.
I mean, do what you gotta do within reason. Just don't. I guess don't go looking for too much trouble if it could be avoided.
I don't plan on it. I don't plan on it at all. Trust me, the one motherfucker who has me scared the most comes out, then, well, if I end up dead, you'll know who it is. That's all I have to say.
Still doesn't sit well with me. That awful feeling in your gut, like that tension.
I understand. And with that, she kind of looks at a watch on her wrist and is just like, is there anything else that I can maybe answer for you now, or it's getting a little late, maybe we should call it? Maybe just plan on being at the school tomorrow. I'll get in touch with the librarian lady and she'll let us in.
I mean, I think I got everything.
I already learned everything that I was looking for and more, so.
Alright, sounds good. And she pulls out her cell phone and sends a quick text message, and a moment later you hear Sam's booming voice, even through the noise suppression of the walls, quickly trying to usher people out of the bar, or of the cafe. And about a minute or two later, she gets a text that says that it's clear to leave. And she goes back to the fireplace and presses a button on the backside that opens the hatch and just says to you two, or you three, and just if you ever want to come by, just let me know. I said this place is yours, just like mine, and please stay safe.
And you.
And again, you know how to reach us if you need anything. No hesitation.
Of course. All right, let's go.
Yes, we
Get
exit
back out there, finish your drinks.
Exit the secret back room.
Just kind of chill out in the front. Like, good lord, that was a lot.
And after closing the fireplace and lighting the fire back up and whatnot, she jumps back behind the counter with Sam and makes you guys another fresh batch of drinks, as it at this point is pretty late into the evening. We're talking almost 7 o'clock now at this point, when you guys got there around 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Sam would have cleaned up our shit.
Yeah, Sam cleaned up the stuff. Yeah, she's making you some new drinks and some sandwiches, and it's just like, here, I don't know that I'd recommend staying around here much longer, so take these for the road with you, and maybe get home, please.
Well, thank you for the parting gift, and hopefully we could bring this madness to an end sooner than a month, really.
I hope so too, please. She kind of gives a half-worried smile and is just like, you three take care, okay?
Hey, you do the same.
Gives a nod, and Sam starts unlocking the
I'd
door.
probably have some, like, banter for Sam, but I can't fucking think of it right now. It probably would have been something like, hey, take care of her. Swear to God, if I hear anything, it's your ass first.
Of course. He's just like, no worries, I'll take care of her. She's good. She's a good person. She's been very good help the last few years.
Sam's a bear. As long as she's in there, she's fine.
Mm-hmm. And it makes sense now why he was just so loud.
Uh-huh.
He's got some thick walls to go get through back there.
Uh-huh. And he's unlocking the door now at this point, and he's just like, here, I want to close up for the day, so just come back and knock on the door. If it's ever locked, we'll happily let you folks in.
Always appreciated. Is there not another, like, back alleyway in normally?
No, this is a one-way entry, unfortunately. Fortunately, when they built the place and built it for its intentions, as I'm sure she told you, it was built this way to keep things secretive.
Well, yeah, shit, gotta do what you gotta do. Well, before this caffeine crash hits me twice.
This is not caffeine in the second drink, just as a heads up.
That'd be cruel this late in the day.
Hmm.
Oh, no, it's probably like mid-afternoon.
It's 7 o'clock.
Shit, we were in there for a while. All right.
Yes.
We're a good 6-hour chit-chat back there. So what did she throw in the drink then?
A bunch of things. A big blend of fruits and tea blends and stuff. It's a secret concoction of hers. And you now have a spare one for the road.
That I
Each of you have a spare one. Have one for the road.
See, I wouldn't want to waste inside immediately. Just start drinking that one because
That's fair.
the first one was good.
All right, that's fine. I realize Tailspire is down right now, so I'm gonna have to go and trust you on this one. Since you're having a second one of those in the day, I do need you to make a con save.
So I gotta find a D20.
Oh, what the fuck is she?
What
is she?
Hawk,
did
if
you
you
put in that?
if this would be your first one, so don't worry if you're gonna drink it.
Wait, oh no, I haven't drinking it yet. No.
Yo, what's that?
I'm
Does
just
this thing
taking
have
it to go.
alcohol in it?
I'm gonna just ice it.
No. Okay.
No, I'm not making a con check yet.
No, that's fine.
Shit. What's my con? -1. 10.
Okay,
I don't know.
sounds
Want to see
good.
what happens to Natsu first.
You're not gonna know what happened to her. That's the only problem with that, because that one's gonna take an effect later. So.
Oh well.
Huh?
Yep. Nope. That's fine. With that, Turtle, I'm going to assume that you are joining them and heading back to whichever home you guys are going to stay at for now.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you two have a preference as to which home you're staying at?
I am following going to be you two, because
I'm not gonna cook again, but
I mean, I just want to keep rotating and like go to the little group bunk thing that I got going on.
sure.
It'd be
Let's
a
keep
little
the
bit more
rotation
crowded.
going.
But yeah, no reason not to.
Why not?
Right.
More eyes always helps.
All right.
You're back in familiar territory.
Sounds good. You guys go and you head back to Natsu's kind of communal housing situation that she's in. Couple of roommates that are with her there. I'm not gonna try and take the time to think about that right now, just to who all would be there.
They generally keep to themselves. We don't worry about them.
They keep to themselves. Yeah, they're NPCs. They keep to themselves. If you see them, it's in passing, and they're going to take a piss. So, it's yeah, they don't really, they don't get too involved in other people's business. Yeah, with that, you guys close out and have a decent night's sleep. Natsu, you and I are gonna have to chat a little later here, and I'm going to flesh out each of you guys' first dreams as well in the coming days, as I do need a little bit of time to think on them, because you guys did. I just needed to give you the gist of it for the story. And with that, we are going to call it a night. And we're going to raid... Oh, who the hell are we gonna raid? How is Chorby not streaming?
I'm probably taking a break until we beat Curb.
God damn it. Well, I don't have anyone to raid then. Do you have anyone to raid, hun?
Not really.
Well, perfect then. We're gonna just call it a night then.
See if I can find someone here.
I mean, there's a lovely person named Dude Dial who's playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate right now. But it is up to you.
Yeah, I think we'll just cut it here and let chat sit and wallow in this for the rest of the night and for the next... And I'm going to say 2 weeks, because I am going to specify 2 weeks. As much as I'd love to try and coordinate doing next week's session with Natsu up here, being as I don't know what our full Sunday plans are yet, I don't want to keep you all in suspense and whether or not we're actually going to be able to play. So, 2 weeks, we'll return with the second half of this episode. So, everyone, you have a wonderful night. Thank you all for joining us. I love you all. Stay safe and bye.